You guys only have to film a whole podcast. It's
Yeah.
not a big deal. We're back.
Oh boy, we are back.
It's a little bit of a hiatus.
All right, man. What is this? Championship weekend, Method to the Madness. As always, I'm Mav.
I'm Coog.
And I'm Slider.
And this is
Method to the Madness. Last time we recorded one of these things, if you've been watching, did we go perfect?
Yeah, we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 for 6 was what we did, yeah.
So 6 divided by 6. What percent is
Equals
that? Yo, math guy.
That'd be 1.
1. Oh,
Times that
we
by
only went 1%?
No, times that by 100.
Math guy.
That's 100%.
Oh,
100%. Yo, that's perfect. That's the highest you can get. We went 100% on our picks for wild card weekend.
If I did that
The
in
week
math
after
class,
that?
my mom would be so happy.
Oh, so
dude,
happy.
my parents
That's
think
some
I'm
refrigerator.
such a
Some refrigerator
family.
material.
That
right
is
there.
refrigerator material. Anyways, how rude of us. We didn't introduce our new guest. Slider, as you
Slider.
heard from the intro.
Yeah, you might be thinking, wow, that's a tasty treat. Nope. It's just me, guys. it's just me.
It's Slider, baby.
yeah, happy to be here and go Niners.
Go
Go
Niners.
Go Niners.
All right.
Slider's the most unbiased guest we've ever had.
That's true.
He's
That's
just here
true.
to analyze the game and tell us what's going to hit, what's not going to hit, and provide us with some insightful takes. So we're thankful for him being here. Thanks, Slider.
Happy to be here.
Yeah.
man.
Appreciate you, guys.
Great to have you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Chill,
relax.
guys. Chill.
Just relax.
Chill. It's come on. We
I hadn't
do
even
this every week.
started yet, guys.
Okay, so why don't we go into a quick review of what just went down this past weekend? Real quick, let's start off with 49ers versus Green Bay.
A movie, some would
Wow.
say. A thriller? No, horror film. If your name is Brendan Woodman. That's
Give us a hot take right now. Give us what you saw. What'd
Aaron
you see?
Rodgers stinks at football, and he's never going to play again because he stinks.
Yo.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers could win a Grey Cup because
Okay.
he just crumbles under pressure.
I've never heard something so true in my life. That guy stinks. And you know what stinks even worse? His breath. He looks like a big
Does he
coffee
look like...
breath guy.
I feel like... Okay, sure. But I feel like he's pretty good with the hygiene. You know what I'm saying?
You see his hair? It's greasy as
yeah,
hell.
but you know who's definitely worse with hygiene than Aaron Rodgers is...
Blake Bortles.
No, Blake
Kirk
Bortles
Cousins?
is disgusting, and he is not even in this conversation because he's not in the NFL. Actually, he was. You know, he was third string quarterback on Green Bay last year.
Yeah,
That's
and
a
he
fact.
did he was backing up the Rams too.
Yeah, you know, he had
He's
his
gone and
moment.
signed to,
But
like,
you know
Denver.
who stinks
What's up?
is Kirk Cousins, and that's something we can all.
We can all agree
How
on.
about we cut off the Aaron Rodgers slander for a moment here? Let's realize that he played a good enough game. He played a good enough game to win. However, special teams wise, at the beginning of the game, I think Troy Aikman.
All three phases, you got.
It's 3 phases. And, special teams doesn't account for that much. But Troy Aikman, at the beginning of the game when he was commentating, I believe it was him, he said, listen,
What do you say?
in a game like this, special teams can make the difference. This is during the opening kickoff.
Because Troy's so he's so accomplished, right?
Now, let's talk about Troy's foresight here. What happened? How did the 49ers win this game? Talk to me. What happened?
This guy was thinking foreskin for sure. You can see him giggling from him.
That's crazy.
I just thought he asked me what Troy Aikman's foreskin. Oh my god, I made it fucking dry. I was convinced he said ask what Troy's foreskin. I'm like, it's that kind of program, man. Oh god. Wow. What are
Okay.
in these things?
Regardless, Troy's foreskin, foresight, whatever it is. What? How did the 49ers win this game?
Yo, okay, it does go to special teams because they missed the field goal before halftime to go up. Mason crossbar. as they call him.
Who calls him that?
Dude, everybody. Mason crossbar. Guy loves hitting the crossbar.
Okay.
And also outside the crossbar.
I'd arguably say that hitting the
Oh,
crossbar
wait,
in more circumstances is cooler than actually scoring.
It's more impressive if you're trying to do it.
You know what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah.
Like you go bar up, bar down, regardless of the two. I'm more impressed than you just putting it in.
What about the double doink?
Yeah.
Was that impressive?
How many times have you actually seen a double doink?
Twice.
I've always been told in my life to avoid the double doink.
No, anyways.
Going up.
My apologies. Just realized it was a blocked field goal.
Oh, can we put a name on it? Jimmy Ward.
Jimmy Ward. Okay.
Doesn't get
So
enough
are you
respect.
blaming it on Mason Crosby, crossbar, whatever you want to call him? Or are you
Okay,
gonna name it
okay, I take it back.
Can I tell you who I'd blame it on?
Yeah.
Adam Guntekunz.
Gunty Kuntz.
The
That's
GM
an easy name
of
to say.
I know they call him Gunty.
Gunty.
Yeah,
Gunty.
it's a discreet name. Anyways,
Who is he the GM of?
the Packers.
Okay.
I blame it on him. You wanna know why? Because didn't they trade like a first round pick for Randall Cobb? Because that was worth
No,
it.
they did not.
Oh,
that would
regardless.
be insane.
Why don't we invest a little bit of money in special teams coach? What are those kind of guys going for nowadays? Like $1 million? Can we clean this up? Look what kind of operation we got here.
Fun fact: before John Harbaugh was the head coach of the Ravens, he was a special teams coordinator.
Why are you whispering?
Because I'm really close to the mic.
Yeah.
I don't want to hurt anyone's ears.
All right.
You're welcome, viewers.
Yeah, so blocked field goal. Then
Tough.
obviously the blocked punt. Wow, 2 blocks.
You know that there's a 90%, 95. I don't know. Anthony might have made this up. Anthony, shout out Ant. He was.
He was
recent
actually here.
guest, yeah.
Iceman is what our viewers know
Iceman,
him as.
yeah. Excuse me, Iceman was recently here. 95% chance of winning if you block a punt and you score a field goal. 95. Imagine being in that 5%. Sounds like something
score a
the Vikings
touchdown.
would do. Yeah. Talanoa Hufanga actually scored the touchdown, blocked by Jordan Willis.
You're saying some wild names right now.
That's
okay,
look it up. Check
Speaking
the-
of
check-
wild names, try and pronounce this guy's name.
Equinemius St. Brown, easy. What is this?
Equinemius?
Yeah.
That's a crazy name,
Yeah. What is this,
Okay.
grade 2?
I guess.
Alan Lazard.
Anyways, yeah, 49 like Packers, the opening drive that the Packers went on, phenomenal. They looked slow, flawless. I thought they were going to take this game to the house. Unfortunately for the Packers, the 49ers took the punt to the house.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest,
Yeah.
as soon as I saw that drive, I put a regrettable amount of money.
How much can we quantify it?
not right now, but
Yeah.
just know I regretted it.
All right.
On the Packers live in game, and I already had the money line. I already had the money line. There was no reason.
How many 49ers games have you two watched like front to back this year?
1.
One? How about you?
I watched the Niners versus the Packers.
No, wait, maybe 2. Yeah, I watched that one.
Who'd you
too.
guys play before? The Cowboys?
Cowboys, yeah.
We watched that
Oh,
together.
yeah, we did watch that
We
one.
watched that
Have
one.
you guys
I'm interested
noticed
I'll
in
probably
that
watch 3 or 4.
every single 49ers game, if you watch the first offensive drive by like the opposing team, it looks like we're going to lose by 100 points. Because like, I don't know what the hell happens. Like D'Amico Ryans, our defensive coordinator, is just like run cover 3, don't adjust. We want to see what they're going to do. And then after that, it's lights out. I don't
You
understand.
ever play Madden?
A couple times, yeah, frequently.
I used to be a big Madden player.
Used to be.
Back in the day.
Should we roll some
I got
tape?
too good for the game.
This guy's so good at his stick.
I was told, yeah, I'm pretty sticky.
I'm mad on the sticks.
My buddy Black Rain 4,
Oh, God.
shout out on the
Yeah.
on the
This
YouTube.
guy's a dog, man.
He told me, not me, I guess he told everyone who was watching the video. He said, listen, the first drive is a gimme. When you're on defense,
Yeah.
you're just you're figuring out what your opponent's about. After
Okay.
that,
You let
you
them get theirs,
adjust,
you know what I'm saying?
and then that's when the game begins. Everybody scores on the first drive. That's what he says in Madden. I think that's what the Niners are letting happen. They're
know
like,
what?
you know what? This is a gimme. Take it. But just know, we're watching. We're watching. There's eyes in the sky, baby. We see what you're doing.
So, Slider, as a Niners fan, are you giving the credit to D'Amico?
I think D'Amico Ryans would be a great candidate for the Minnesota Vikings head coaching position.
I love to hear that.
No, he's a stud. First year, you know, they looked it up on a podcast I was watching. You know, he's made $100 million as being an NFL middle linebacker.
100 million?
He doesn't care.
He
D'Amico's
does-
just about ball right
It's
now.
the
He's
love
there
of
for
the game.
love. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You
yeah.
gotta get a cat like that in your room.
Have you ever been in love?
Shorty knows. She's not watching, but she knows. Shorty knows.
Okay, so we're
Have
saying,
you ever been in love, Mario?
His name's Coog.
Excuse me.
My name's Coog, and I'll leave it at that.
Listen, yeah, the blocked punt. Jimmy Garoppolo is an underrated game manager.
Can we?
Underrated pylon, overrated pylon.
He's a perfectly rated game manager.
I think
I think he's competent more so than people think. A lot of people say the downfall of the Niners, Jimmy this, Jimmy that. No. The downfall of a football team is Ryan Tannehill. If you want a comparison, see the bar.
I'd say Jimmy's better than Ryan Tannehill.
Absolutely.
I think
but that's not even an achievement. That's the thing we got to realize.
He is kind of nice on the read zones.
Ryan Tannehill walks into the bakery and he orders 3 turnovers per game. Listen, fill my shit up with some turnovers because that's all he gives. If you had the Titans minus 2.5 or 1.5, whatever it was, I was throwing my throne through the wall because Ryan Tannehill single-handedly lost them the game. Tell me it wasn't his fault. Give me another person. Give me a perpetrator I can put the blame on other than Ryan Tannehill.
He did have 3 turnovers.
That's tough.
3! Now tell me 1 sec.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe these were later in the game turnovers, stuff that didn't affect you right away. When was his first turnover?
I believe it was coin toss.
Head? Okay.
I'm guessing they called head. And then after that, the ball got kicked off to the Titans, and the play following that was a interception.
First play of your first possession. Nay, the first offensive position of the game for anyone. What is that about?
You can't turn it over on first down. I'm sorry. As a quarterback. So here's my theory. I really like your analogy of our buddy Ryan Tannehill going to the bakery. You know, who doesn't like fresh baked goods? You know, Jimmy G's got quite the jaw structure, but let me tell you, he still enjoys frequently going to the bakery. Now, instead of ordering 3 turnovers, he orders infinite muffins because that's all he's good to throw is throwing interceptable balls, and it's a miracle that our receivers can play DB and swat them down. That guy is addicted to muffins, and if he didn't look so good, he wouldn't be in the NFL anymore.
So, okay, let me get this straight. This is a hot take right now from yourself. Is Jimmy G only in the NFL because he is handsome?
There are 24 starters on offense and defense, especially on the 49ers. Not like the Packers, who only had 10 players on the final field goal.
That's embarrassing.
We'll chat about that in a sec. Jimmy Garoppolo is 24 of 24, and he is paid 1 of 24. I'm not a math guy. I know Hollywood is. But let me tell you, does that make much sense, Hollywood?
Okay. Well, can I bring something up?
No. Yeah, you can. Let's hear it.
After the game, Shanahan, which I think we can all agree is a pretty darn good coach.
Yeah, sure.
Well, everybody likes Kyle Shanahan. He says, quote, Jimmond, what's Jimmy short
Oh, it's
for?
James.
James.
Yeah, crazy.
Is it really?
Yeah, I swear.
James Garoppolo is as cool
Jimmy
and
T.
collected as any quarterback I've ever had. Now, I want to remind everybody, this guy coached Matt Ryan before he became shit. Back when he was Matty Ice.
Yeah,
you get the name Ice or Cool or something involving coldness after your name?
Yeah.
From being clutch. Okay? As calm and collected as prime Matty Ice. Matty Ice is far past his prime, by the way. Just for anyone watching at this exact moment in time, Matty Ice is probably on his way out of the Falcons. But that's a lot of praise going to the 49ers quarterback and a seasoned, now kind of seasoned coach in Shanahan who's been successful pretty early.
I'd say Jimmy Garoppolo is the oldest rookie quarterback in the NFL. He's 29 years old, and he makes rookie mistakes. You can't tell me some of his that turnover that he had where he rolled out and tried
against
to hit
the Cowboys.
George. No.
He's talking about the one interception.
And I think it was Rasul Douglas who undercut George. Like, that's a rookie mistake. Like, you got to know your arms.
Did he
Can I
not
ask
do
you
the
something,
same
though?
thing about to the Cowboys?
Oh,
Do you
the
remember
Cowboys
that?
one was way worse. That was
horrible.
legitimate fresh baked muffins, like first thing in the morning. Like,
but they won.
They won, yeah.
You
No,
know,
he
the
wins
week
games.
after, they won.
But the 49ers win in spite of the pylon. That's all I'm saying.
But you guys won by what? A punt return or a punt block touchdown.
Yeah, no.
Let me ask you this. If George Kittle, first of all, that entire drive, everybody on your team, I think they're on the sideline, they were wearing their gloves, and they're dipping them in popcorn and stuffing their face with some buttery popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
If George Kittle catches that ball, you know which one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. No,
Is he gone? Is that a touchdown?
With George especially, but I mean, I got to give the receivers a little bit of slack here because Brandon Ayuk actually had like a like a tackle that we thought he fumbled on. Luckily, old Raj.
So what did that have to do with him not catching football?
But like, here's the thing,
what did that have to do with anybody not catching a football?
I think it was negative 15 Celsius. Like next time we get like a whole like solar.
I'm cold, but I'm still gonna catch a ball.
I know, but like, why don't we go out and we like play some pass when it's negative 15? And like, I know they get paid, but like, it's kind of tough. You got to cut them some slack there. And Jimmy's ball wasn't exactly the most catchable thing. I swear to God, it was rolling like north and south instead of like an east-west sort of spiral deal. So
all I'm saying is,
I agree. No, I agree. If George catches that ball, Brandon doesn't fumble. I think Debo even had a drop. Actually, I'm never gonna disrespect you, Debo. That wasn't a drop. That was on Jimmy.
That, man.
Jimmy.
We love you, Debo.
I think our narrative for Jimmy's a little bit different this week, but he is definitely 24 of 24 in terms of 49ers starters.
If anybody's looking for prop bets, I think the odds were 250 to 1 for Jimmy to have the most passing yards out of all 4 quarterbacks in this week.
Really?
No, for the rest of the playoffs.
Oh, for the rest of the playoffs?
Yeah. So if they win,
Why would you let me place that? Let me place that bet. I didn't know that.
No, they have to win this week, which they won't. But if they hypothetically did, then he would also have to outthrow Joe Burrow or
not only are you
Patrick
betting
Mahomes.
him to have the most yards this week combined with the Super Bowl, but you're also like betting on him to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you probably need him to throw like for 700 yards in 2 games.
So I'm an idiot.
Yeah, because the over under this year was for this week was like 230 something.
All right, well, good thing I put $2 on it.
I
so I'm
love
making
that.
500
I love
if this
that
guy
under.
goes to the Super Bowl and
Can't
has the
name
most.
the last time he's.
You say
passing
you
yards.
love that under?
Yeah.
Check out this parlay I got cooked up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to Buffalo KC. So Josh Allen and the Bills fall short in overtime to Kansas City because they won that toss.
Yep.
They got the ball and they went drove
That's
down
not
and
the
won.
only-
Is it known what they called? Like,
I believe they called heads.
Of course.
Or no,
No,
I believe
tails.
Buffalo called tails,
Tails.
but it was heads.
But
Oh,
okay,
that's a big-
can I
that's
ask you
on
guys a
them.
question?
Yeah.
Was it kind of suspect that Buffalo put Josh Allen to do the coin toss, but KC had like 2 like special teams players?
I think a lot of teams don't send out their dude like their
know-
quarterback.
Yeah, but
You know
why did
Geno
they send
Smith?
out their dude? Like, why would you do
because
that?
I think they wanted Josh Allen to make a
Yeah,
statement.
like, that's kind of on
But
him.
he made the wrong. He chose the wrong.
Geno
be
Smith
honest-
does it for the Seahawks. I think that's hilarious.
Yeah,
What?
but that makes sense because like Russ is like on the bench, like looking at shit or whatever.
Probably
Right?
like Sierra Booty. Picks.
What rhymes? What rhymes with heads?
Feds.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
So
Yeah.
nothing revolving coin tosses, but tails never fails. Have you heard that?
I have.
What can you argue?
Yeah,
against
dude,
tails
I
never-
know,
If
but-
you're given a coin toss, what are you gonna pick? I'm going tails never fails every time. I'm always picking tails,
I'm gonna go ahead.
and I'll tell that to my mortal.
probably-
My
And I
worst
know
enemy.
why. But yeah,
Top.
Josh Allen. Josh Allen played like unreal in this game. I think everybody can agree.
You like brain.
Josh
Yeah.
Allen.
Josh Allen.
Hold
they
on
didn't
one
lose 'cause
second.
of Josh Allen.
Look at this stat line real quick. It's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
27 for 37, 329 yards, 4 touchdowns, 11 carries for 68 yards.
That's more than 10 yards a catch.
He was an
Think about
entire
that.
offense alone. But again, that's the difference between him and Patty.
Dude, he almost
Josh
has
Allen.
400 yards of offense.
Yeah.
Gabriel
but
Davis,
just him.
25 yards a catch. Think about that.
That's nuts, too. Gabriel Davis routed up. I don't know who the corner was.
I think it was Legarius
They got a
Sneed.
weak. They got a weak little deal over there.
Could've-
I'm forgetting that name. You
Could've
can't.
been.
You can't.
But
'Cause
nobody wanted to play defense.
He actually broke his ankles. The dude like fell on his
Really?
ass.
He's on
Did he
IR.
really?
Yeah, it was
I
it was
remember
pretty
that.
funny to watch.
Everyone's
But
going
But yeah, no. Josh Allen put a whole he literally carried a team on his back, and he'll just pick whatever receiver is going to be open. Whereas, Patty pushing P the whole day.
He's mad biased.
He's crazy. He can do some weird things with his arm to move a ball, but at the end of the day, he's got Travis Kelce, he's got Tyreek Hill, he's got Mecole Hardman, who's a little track athlete who's just been chilling in the back, and he's got weapons. Whereas Patty or Josh just kind of has Steph Diggs, who's he was quiet the whole day. I don't think Dawson Knox did much. I don't think Cole Beasley did much.
That one throw in the wild card round to Dawson Knox,
The touchdown.
the one that was supposed to be a throwaway, and he like dotted up the corner in the back of the end zone. You remember?
Oh,
that?
yes,
Oh,
it was-
that was supposed to be a throwaway.
So yeah, he said it was. I don't believe
Oh.
it. That's so like, how do you complete that? Like that's so insane. Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick
Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes-
When is he a second?
Hold on a second. He had a better game than Josh Allen.
Patty Mahomes.
Yeah, he went-
yeah, but you gotta take into account
They don't run.
his.
He did.
his
He ran for
weapons.
70 yards.
Oh my god! What?
Yeah, but
and he
take-
got a touchdown.
Yeah, he did.
Shit, that's crazy.
That playoff Patty is scary, but at the end of the day,
Playoff
I don't
P.
know. I think I'm more impressed with Buffalo, and I'm incredibly unimpressed with both defenses for just being.
Yeah.
There, you guys ever been to a youth soccer game?
Maybe.
Sure.
Like your parents ever come out? You know what they bring those folding chairs?
Mm-hmm.
That was both defenses. They were folding.
Oh, they folded.
Like those folded.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they folded. The overtime. Do we think? What's our opinion on that?
Overtime?
Overtime. There's a lot of controversy coming out.
Dude,
saying,
make it
they gotta
college.
change
College
the
rules is the most entertaining. That's the best way to do it. You get both offenses, you get both defenses. They have equal amounts of like time to score or defend. I mean, like the only thing that really like determines it is the coin toss to go if you're first or second. But realistically, like I don't know. You either score or you don't. The other team like
If you do that,
yeah.
I remember when we were in high school, ours was like the
You got
shootout.
smirk on
If
your
you win the
face.
toss,
Yeah.
Are you going first or second?
Second. Every time.
I agree.
I
You
actually
start on D. You always start.
I
on D.
actually
We
think
did.
that
I wish we did.
the team that
Richard.
the team that
Richard.
goes, the team that goes second is like almost I think it's like 55 to 60% more likely to win the game
That's 5% more than half.
or 10.
Or that's crazy. That's
Yeah.
like that's mad. That's mad. Man.
Yeah. Our math guy went to the washroom, so you're
Yeah,
gonna have to do this one on your own.
It's okay. I got enough fingers to do anything more than 10. I can't do.
Yeah. Well, you got toes and stuff.
I don't know how to move those. Anyways, yeah, I
Count to
agree. I think
21.
you should always go second in that because it puts the pressure on the other team. Like if we don't score, and then they do, we're screwed.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
kind of like you're scared.
What do you mean?
No.
If you're
No,
like,
no, you're trying to get the first
I don't
team
want,
scared.
I don't want the ball. Like like the finality in overtime's like if they score, game's done, season's done. Give me the ball. Like I know it's going to shitbag Jimmy, but like give me the ball. Like I want to dictate terms here. You know what I'm saying? At least then you can get a field goal and like pray.
I'll say it. Maybe it depends on the team. Like if I'm KC, yeah, give me the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like yeah.
But you
like,
think Buffalo would've
outscore
taken
me.
the ball?
Right now? Outscore
Wait,
me.
you guys remember maybe like last year or 2 years ago, Belichick deferred on overtime? They we want to play defense first, and then
I
they
think
lost.
that was a mistake, wasn't it? Didn't the player do it by
I
accident?
don't know.
Or something? I remember that's a controversial
That's
thing.
tough.
But yeah, no,
I think it was an accident.
you want to elect to win the game, obviously.
With the overtime rules now, yeah, take the freaking ball. Are you dumb? You want your own destiny in your hands. But I think. Do you guys think? So you think they should change it to the college overtime, the shootout, Texas shootout?
I think I'd love that, to be honest.
But you think, like, you know, at the end of the day, it was like those are the rules. Buffalo deserved to lose because they could.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
you're not gonna
yeah.
change
You
it
got to
every
play
game,
defense.
man.
You're not. It's like football's not just offense. Like there's two halves, and then like an eighth of the sport is special teams probably, but two almost halves are offense defense. Like you got to play D.
yeah. No.
So-
It is what it is. They lost fair and
At what
square.
point did we decide defense isn't part of it?
I hate
Um,
Matthew Stafford.
I agree, and honestly, if they were to change the rules,
Yeah.
I think that'd be like a cool thing to do for playoffs. For the regular season, I kind of like just the do or die end the game. You don't want a regular season game going on.
Like how the NHL does
Yeah, I
it.
was gonna say, doesn't the NHL do something?
Is that
like
how they do it?
In the
it's
playoffs,
3-on-3
they
too,
go.
right?
Yeah, it's 3-on-3 now, but they go 3-on-3 and then they go to shootout.
Okay.
But in the regular season, they just tie. They don't go to shootout.
Don't they go to shootout in regular season?
No. It's in the I think in the playoffs they have like some sort of a longer deal.
Yeah.
Overtime.
Oh no, unlimited overtimes.
Does it? Wow, that's crazy. And 3-on-3 too, eh?
Yeah.
Is it what? Is it
5-on-5.
like sudden death?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But, like-
But also that's a different because in like hockey and in soccer, for example, like change of possession can be any
Yeah,
instant.
true.
Whereas in football, like unless you're throwing a turnover,
Unless
Like,
Ryan Tannehill's your
Unless you're
yeah,
Jimmy
unless you have
G.
Ryan Tannehill, you're likely to have the ball for 3 to 4 downs.
Yeah.
And yeah, but anyways, that's a thing for another day. But I think at the end of the day, like it would be cool if they did the shootout in playoffs because that's when shit's riding on it. And you know what? Like obviously, no one guys get injured, but everybody's going do or die for the playoffs, as opposed to regular season.
Kirk Cousins would love to die for the playoffs.
Kirk Cousins would die if he made the playoffs.
You think so?
And I mean,
He
like,
made the
die like he
playoffs.
would lose in the.
Why?
Oh, he did.
Okay.
Has he ever won a playoff game?
Yeah, he threw a fade to Kyle Rudolph against the Saints. And then the Saints were so salty because they were like, oh, he pushed off. Wah.
They have so
And
much
then-
controversy.
Dude, honestly,
Controversy.
for the Saints, 3 Super Bowls taken away. Minnesota Miracle, the
that
Rams
was so
PI
sick,
call, and then
Yeah, that was
the
wild, to be
Vikings.
honest.
Oh, 4. Because if you ask Lucas Green, they should have won this year as well. So
with
But like,
I don't want to. I'm not
yeah,
even going to
the
get into
quarterbacks.
this. I'm not about it.
Why don't we talk about championship week?
All right, let's do it.
So we have the 49ers.
We did hold up 1 second. We did miss the Bucks Rams. If you want to say a quick word.
R.I.P.
The Rams did everything they could to try and lose that game at the end, yet they still didn't because the Bucks.
Because Stafford's got ice water running through his veins.
No, it has nothing to do with Matthew Stafford. I want to put that out. If
What are you
anything,
talking
it's Cooper
about?
Kupp.
What are you even saying right now? What do you mean? Who threw him the ball?
Well, I love you, Matthew. That's you. That's you right now.
Okay,
That's literally you.
Lamar's shit.
What?
We are gonna have a scrap.
How many MVPs does Stafford have?
Lamar. I love running backs.
He's the youngest quarterback.
Here we go. He's not even in the playoffs. Why are we
Youngest
talking?
human.
Why are we talking
to
about
ever
him?
win
Why are we talking
NFL
about him?
MVP?
Why are we talking about
Because
him?
you just said his name.
Okay, well, why are you so
just brought
salty?
him up.
Just sit down, dude.
Because you said some crazy slander.
Lamar Jackson's nothing without Latavius Murray. He's nothing without Latavius Murray.
Okay, enough of this ridiculous. Let's get back to what's going on right now. The 49ers are playing the Rams, and the Chiefs are playing the Bengals. But let's talk about that 49ers, and let's talk about our predictions, our picks, what's going on. 49ers versus Rams.
Starting out cool.
Rams are 3.5-point favorites.
Or not.
The over-under is 46.
Over-under's 46, and the 49ers are coming off a crazy game in which they were underdogs. They upset the Packers, and the Rams, they were favored, no? To beat the Bucks?
I don't
No.
No.
Maybe the Bucks were favored. They weren't big favorites, so it was supposed
The
to...
Bucks were favored. I think it was like 3.5.
Yeah, it was something small. They're favored by like a field goal or whatever, but they came out two big upsets in the NFC. What do you guys think for this week?
I think that over/under is quite low.
You think 46 is pretty low? I mean, in their last meeting, I think they scored pretty high. That was what?
It was
week?
17-0 at one point.
It was
Playoffs.
week September 26th. I don't know, like week 3 or 4. The final score was 30-28 for the Packers.
Aside from the wild card blowouts, though, I feel like the important playoff games are generally low scoring.
Yeah.
Other than I'm not gonna count Chiefs Bills though because that's just like two teams who don't want to play defense and just have electric offenses.
Yeah, I think what it's gonna come down to is who can limit their turnovers. And I know Matthew Stafford's been pretty good about ball control or ball security this playoff season, but here's the deal: Cam Akers has got a butter problem. You know, like that fat boy can't keep his hands off it.
Fat boy.
I
You know
love
what I'm
that
saying?
shit.
So-
That man was dropping the ball like it was just a bag of
Like it
hot
was
potatoes, and he didn't want to hold on to it.
So, and you know, we got this other cat playing for us, Fred Warner. I don't know if you guys have ever heard
Love
of him.
that guy. He's playing this week.
He has played last week, and he knocked the ball out of Mercedes Lewis's fat boy hands
Mercedes.
with
What about
his
what
butter.
about Boza?
Oh,
I thought it
Boza's
was
playing.
wild that Boza's been playing even.
Yeah,
though he's-
concussion protocol seemed to really have done its job and ran its course through Nick Bosa's injury history there. But
Maybe he's drinking like you never hear about like Russell Wilson? He drinks like the
Oh.
bubbly water. What is it called? Bubbly.
yeah, but Michael Bublé's bubbly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To clear his concussions.
yeah. You know, I think it's as simple as good attitude and just saying "Go Hawks" a lot.
A positive attitude.
Yeah, you just never get conked, but it doesn't work for finger breaks. But I think it really comes down to whoever can win the turnover battle, as with most games.
And who do you think's gonna win the turnover battle? If you don't mind me asking,
The
Like,
Rams.
If Jimmy isn't an arsonist, because here's my thing about Jimmy. Jimmy's an arsonist who's also a firefighter. You ever see that? You ever see?
He starts the
So
fire.
he starts the
and then
fire,
he
but
puts it out.
and then he goes and he's the hero. So that's literally what Jimmy is. Jimmy will throw 2 turnovers, and then somehow he'll have like a miraculous like last minute drive, kick a field goal to win, and Jimmy's a hero. Can we not track back and see how we got here? Like, let's learn from our mistakes here, folks. Other 49ers fans, it's me and a bunch of folks down there in Santa Clara. But I think.
Oh, yeah,
I know.
go on.
I think if Jimmy doesn't decide to go into his arsonist behavior, we should be good. So.
Like the Niners. So you're taking Niners money line, or you like
I'm
the
taking
3.5
Niners
points?
3.5. When they give you 3.5, you got to roll with it.
Okay.
According to my other betting friends.
Well, I'm gonna drop some bombs right now. Okay.
Jeez, what is this?
So first of all,
Japan in the 80s?
let's get this out of the way.
Who is this guy?
Shanahan versus McVay. Okay.
Oh, God.
There's been
music
10
player.
matchups so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. How many of these has Shanahan won? You guys-
7.
Six in recent.
7.
Seven.
7. How many fingers are left? Only got these little 3. Only out of all these, Shanahan or Vic McVay just won these.
Yeah.
So Shanahan's 7-3 versus McVay. Okay. Now, in their last 6 matchups, okay, I'm gonna put down as many fingers as McVay has beat Shanahan in the last 6? Ready?
This guy's doing
Go.
a lot of math.
None. 6 out of 6 games they have won. Now, of those 6, I think 4 of them have been by 1 possession.
Damn.
Regardless, though, they've won. First matchup of this year, they won 31-10, the Niners.
Ooh,
I
21
loved that.
points.
I loved that. Everyone was talking about how hot the Rams were, but I loved that. That was entertaining. Now, let's also think back. Last year, Green Bay versus Tampa. Okay? Who's favored in the NFC Championship?
Green Bay.
Green Bay, Wisconsin.
But
Okay?
this is 2 different teams.
Well,
dude.
why don't you let me speak? You ever think of that, Mr. Cowboy Hat?
Damn.
Huh? Save a horse.
Pick your team.
Ride the Niners. Now listen. The thing is, Green Bay, who's supposed to go to that Super Bowl, and the current NFL MVP.
Choke artist. You forgot to mention he's a choke artist.
He stinks at football.
How many Super Bowls do the Vikings have versus just Aaron Rodgers?
I didn't even.
Can you
bring
answer
that
my
up
goddamn
at all.
question?
Aaron Rodgers has won
Who's
like
the choke
4
artist?
MVPs and has 1 Super Bowl.
Let me finish my point.
Kind of got like Adam
So-
Turn qualities to him.
The Green Bay Packers are supposed to be in the Super Bowl, okay? Tampa's not. Even though they have Tom Brady, even though it's his first year on your team, which makes sense of why he shouldn't be there. But Tom Brady this, Tom Brady that. He assembled.
ridiculous comparison.
He essentially is playing Space Jam and just got all the greatest cartoons like Rob Gronkowski, fucking I don't even know, like
Yeah.
Anto Brown, whatever, and got them all together and said, "Let's go play Leonard Fournette." Anyways, Tampa beats Green Bay. Okay, I remember watching that game. I'm like, what the hell? Scotty Miller's burning guys right now, scoring touchdowns.
That's on Kevin King.
This
Kevin
isn't
King.
supposed to
That guy
happen,
should go to
right?
the league.
It wasn't supposed to happen. Who's not supposed to be in this game? Answer me. The San Francisco 49ers. Who's not supposed to be in the Super Bowl? San Francisco 49ers. So who's going to be in the Super Bowl? San Francisco 49ers. I'm loving it. I love all the stats. I love McVay getting owned by Shanahan. I love that they're giving us 3.5 points to play with too. 49ers plus 3.5. If you're feeling like a big man, like a baller, like Rick Ross maybe, take the money line. If you're the biggest boss, take the money line. But
Shout
I'm
out
taking
to
the
my
plus 3.5, and I'm rolling with
I think
it.
that's DJ Khaled.
No.
Oh, really?
Do I have it here? I don't think I have
Okay.
it here. Pierre, pass me the, or Hollywood, pass me the. Oh no, you see the Gucci mane?
Yeah,
See the
that's
Gucci
Rick
mane on the
Ross.
shelf higher
Oh,
up?
this
The
is-
one above it. The one above it. No, one lower.
No.
But it's lying horizontal.
Yeah, no, you touched
No,
it.
no,
you touched
yeah,
it.
yeah, it's next
that
to the
one.
VMFL
It's that
ball.
one. No,
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
Right there. Pass me that. If you're feeling like the biggest boss, take the money line. If you're not, plus 3.5 works too, because it's a win. Hold that shit.
It's a win.
Rick Ross Hurricanes. This video's been sponsored on Audible. If you want to,
You
listen
can't
to
throw
it,
out fake.
And you know what they say, right?
Dude, get rid of this.
I have the gift of
what?
foresight, much like Troy Aikman. I can see the different ways that a situation might play out. How do you see the NFC Championship playing out?
You want me to say it?
Let's see it.
I'll tell you what right now.
Give me first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, final prediction.
Too many quarters to say off my top of my head.
Then just say what your heart feels.
If I'm talking honestly though, 49ers,
He's gonna rip.
16-10.
Hammer the under. And you know what they say? Rick Ross, there are some storms you never see coming. This is one
But
of them.
guess what?
What?
I seen this one coming.
Okay, now can I give you guys like a realistic thing from last year that happened?
Realistic boy.
All right, we're gonna get the.
So you're bringing up 2 teams that aren't involved in this game and saying that it's going to be the same result.
No, I didn't. I just said that they're not supposed to be here, so they're gonna be here.
Yeah, 2 teams that. Anyways, okay. Buccaneers and the Saints played 3 times last year.
Maybe.
No, they did. They did. This is actually a fact.
Maybe.
So, guess how many times
But did they play?
in the Saints? How many times did the Saints beat the Bucks in the regular season?
2.
All of them.
2.
Don't
You
the
are
Saints
correct.
own
Good
the
job,
Bucks?
Slider. How many times did the Saints beat them in the playoffs? 0. The Buccaneers.
So can I ask you something though?
Yeah.
Are you naming two teams that have nothing to do with
I'm
this
talking
game?
about-
And after making a whole scene about how two teams that aren't in this game were
I'm
brought
talking
up?
about-
I'm just
talking
asking.
about-
No, it's a yes or no.
I'm talking about.
It's a yes or no.
No, I'm talking about two teams that
Oh,
played
which
each
one?
other 3
Is it
times.
the Bucks or the Saints that are in this game? Question.
Answer none.
I'm talking about two teams that played each other 3 times
my
last year.
case.
You're talking about this team's not supposed to be here, so they're gonna make it. Oh, the rising underdog. How about you pick a favorite like everybody else?
Which team in this game has Tom Brady, by the way?
Matty Ice,
Speaking of underdog,
Matthew
Did
Stafford.
you compare
Ever heard
Matthew
of him?
Stafford to Tom Brady?
No, Matthew Stafford's Matty Ice.
What do you consider? What do you consider Matthew Stafford in relation to Tom Brady? Like how would you match those two up?
Matthew Stafford, greater sign. Tom Brady.
this guy's a fraud. A phone.
I think that's an
A big
absolute.
stooge.
You want to talk about recent history? Who won last week? Who's better?
I don't know about that. Matthew Stafford.
Matthew won.
How many rings does Matthew have?
He's gonna have one.
He's this year.
Yeah,
One. How many does Tom have?
like 17.
Hey,
wanna
Clip
talk
that
about the
Hollywood.
past?
I want that.
hey, Coop.
Yeah.
What's
Yep, I'm cool. If you ever answer to my name again, I swear to God, I will throw you into that ring light and knock down the camera.
Then what?
You can't throw that far.
Party's over.
It's not that far. It's like a foot. It's
Hey,
a
Mav.
foot. I can throw almost a. Yeah. What's up, Coog? No, I'm sorry. I'm Coog. I'm Coog. What's going on? What's going
You
on?
ever say my name again?
Listen, what's Jimmy Garoppolo's record as being an underdog?
Who are you talking to right now?
Move. 13-5.
Okay.
What's that percentage wise? 13,
17.
13 out of 18. What's 13 out of 18?
Not 18. Math guy.
He's coming. He's coming.
Takes a while.
72%. That's a C plus chance that Jimmy Garoppolo is going to win this game. And I'd ask you what the record is for your boy Matt Stafford's, winning percentage as being an underdog, but he's only had 4 opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Actually, sorry, his entire career was an underdog because he stinks.
He's on the worst team in the league.
Well, here's what I say. You're so good. Oh, I'm Matthew Stafford. I'm so great. Why don't you win some fucking games?
Why not?
Why don't you win some
Why
games?
not? You know who Matthew Stafford had? You know? The single season receiving yards record holder.
And
you know what that
Calvin
man
Johnson.
was?
Calvin
You
Johnson.
guys ever heard of a team? This is a team sport. It's not a 2-player sport.
Why couldn't
We're
he
not playing
score
basketball out here.
every time he touched the ball if he had Calvin Johnson on his team? Because I would have.
That's tough. How did
You
his
would've
defense
what?
look?
I would have scored every time. Because you know what you got to do?
Who
You
are
load up is all the way back. You just cock that arm back, and you give it everything you got to chuck it in the same direction as that man. And you know what's crazy about him? Half the time, he'll come down with it.
Really?
I don't know the stat.
Yeah.
I don't know the stat. But have you ever seen a man who's limping get forced to play and start just so he would have 2 corners covering him?
That's crazy.
Didn't that happen to the running
That
back
happened.
on Denver when he went blind and they still put him in the
You
backfield?
went blind? Are you
Yeah.
talking about Terrell
Damn.
Davis?
Yeah. Is that him?
Are you talking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
like
he-
the John Elway days?
Yeah.
That's Terrell Davis.
Yeah.
He wasn't covered by cornerbacks.
Yeah, but he's a running back and there's like linebackers and stuff. You ever heard
Yeah,
of them?
linebackers are in the box regardless, right?
Yeah, but like when you have like one of the best running backs in the NFL.
You know what? This is going nowhere. I just want to say, let's be honest. 49ers plus 3.5. 49ers plus 3.5. What's the wrong pick?
The right pick is Rams plus 3.5.
Let's move on to
Minus
Chiefs.
3.5.
Chiefs versus Bengals.
Oh.
The aged, now not super aged, but the I consider him
Seasoned?
to be a seasoned quarterback in Patrick Mahomes by his play, is playing the Bengals and Joe Burrow.
Joe
What do we think?
Well, now that we've learned recently that the honey badger, Tyrann Mathieu, guy loves the dope, hey? He almost threw it all away for the
A
dope.
lot of people think he kicked it.
Terrell Pryor did.
So he's not concussed
Did you?
anymore. And that kind of changes my outlook on the whole game. I was originally riding with the Bengals plus 7.5, but I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be like a 14-point.
But can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah, you can.
Do you think that before Tyrann Mathieu got hurt, what was it, last week?
Yeah.
Was the Chiefs' defense stellar?
Yeah, I guess no, they won't.
I guess they weren't. So Tyrann Mathieu is like a cool name to have on your team.
Yeah.
But is he the overall solution? I think not.
Oh, so what's your pick?
Chiefs.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Are
know.
you riding with?
Shit on him.
Are you riding money line here or?
No, -7. I think they're
Minus
gonna win
7.
by a
7.5.
ton.
It's 7.5.
7.5?
7.5. Are you
Okay,
comfortable with that?
okay. Yeah, I had 7, but 7.5. I'll take it.
Okay. Why? Well, what's your reasoning? You're saying Tyrann Mathieu's not the solution. Like,
Yeah, the Chiefs' defense is not the thing you come to go see.
Okay.
Like when you go to see the Mona Lisa, there's other stuff there, but you're going to see the Mona Lisa. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's the Chiefs' offense.
I kind of like the whole like glass pyramid deal they got at the Louvre as well.
The Louvre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite nice.
You been?
So you're
a
comfortable?
movie.
You're also going Chiefs -7.5.
Yeah, I guess.
Are we all
7.5,
on the
yeah.
same?
Well, it looks like we're all in agreement except for one thing, right?
That-
There's one issue.
What is it, Mayor?
7.5. I don't think it's gonna be that close.
Really?
I'm taking an alternate spread. Chiefs -13.5.
Damn.
I think the Chiefs get Joe Burrow and do obscene things to him. 9 sacks last week against this guy. Are you kidding me? This line can't do shit. Their whole game plan is just off big plays. Jamar Chase one-on-one running down the sideline. Oh, wow, back shoulder this. Oh, over here. What? Guess what?
What?
We've seen it.
What?
We've seen it. And you know what the thing is? I want to ask yourself this question. Okay? Because you know what? The Titans, they were so close last week. But is Ryan Tannehill Patrick Mahomes?
No, not the same person.
If you were to rate, let's give Ryan Tannehill a 4 out of 10. Where do you put Patrick Mahomes on that scale?
9.
You say 9?
That's so quick.
What do you say?
I knew it.
You knew what?
That he's a 9. Not looks, not a hot guy.
What? Not a hot guy?
No. Would you
No,
say?
he's pretty unattractive.
Yeah.
I think.
I hate his voice. You know.
Yeah.
Tell by his shorty.
Is that what he sounds like?
But hey, his shorty's been there from the jump.
Ryan
Yeah,
Tannehill's a
yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes would be, I don't know, 9.
I'd give him a 12. I'd give him a 12 if Tannehill's a 4. So what I'm trying to say is the Chiefs are going to score every time they touch the ball. Just about. The Bengals, they'll score. They're going to score. Not that much. As much as the Chiefs. Okay? Let's put that out there.
Okay, then how are you feeling about this over-under? 54.5.
I like the over. And here's why. I
Yeah.
know it's a high over.
Yeah.
First of all, I think the Chiefs are going to put up points. And I think the Bengals will put up some points too. Not within 14 of the Chiefs. But in the last 6 of 7 Chiefs games. So let's say out of the last 7 they've played, in 6 of them, they've gone over the over by 7.5 points. You know what they did in the other one that wasn't the 6?
I don't.
They only beat the over by less than 7.5 points. They still beat the over. So in the last 7 out of 7, the over is hit.
Yeah.
But out of 6 of them, it's hit by more than 7.5.
Handsomely. Nice.
So I'll tell you what, if you're playing or if you're betting on the Kansas City Chiefs, the over is super likely. But if you want to make even easier money, Chiefs -13.5. They're gonna kill the Bengals. Joe Burrow's gonna get shat on. I'm gonna love it. Everyone's gonna love it. The Bengals are pretenders. Been saying it all year, and now we're all gonna see it.
Okay, go off, son.
I hate the Bengals.
Andrew is not gonna like that.
I don't care what that guy.
Okay, wait. Can I ask you guys a question? This is
Ask me a
something I've
question.
noticed.
Yeah.
In like the championship, like let's say playoffs of
Okay.
football, wild card weekend, blowouts all around the board, pretty much,
Absolutely.
right? Next weekend, tight games.
Oh, I know what you're trying to suggest.
This weekend, blowouts.
I can't see the Niners
Super
against
Bowl
the
tight
Eagles.
game.
I think both games could be tight.
You
But-
think both games can be tight? But
Tight in terms of
do you ever notice?
actually no.
Do you ever
no,
notice
I don't.
what I'm
I
saying
don't think
though?
they could be tight. I think the NFC side.
Or
Sorry,
no?
I'm thinking the NFC.
No, I
NFC will be
agree.
tight. AFC, I think, dude, Joe Burrow's in his 2nd year. This kid's inexperienced. Patty's been to the AFC Championship the last 4 years of his career in a row.
Yeah, I agree, but
I think he kills them.
I don't think you should give Joe Burrow some credit.
You know what? As much as I call him a pretender, Joe Burrow has outperformed. How do you know the fact that this kid didn't get rattled, getting sacked 9 times? He just kept getting.
That's what I
He was
mean.
playing well the whole time. I respect that.
Yeah.
But you know what that tells me?
His O-line's not good.
This guy got. How the fuck do you? If you're this good, how are you getting sacked 9 times?
I don't
and I'm
think-
not blaming on his O-line. I am blaming that on his O-line.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to take a knock to him. Obviously, maybe sometimes.
Sometimes it could have been,
You know,
for sure.
but all I'm saying is, but that's also the Bengals are just built on those big plays. This guy's doing a 3-step drop. He's waiting for Jamar to run like a whatever. I'm saying I think they're gonna get beat, and I think they're gonna get beat pretty good.
Go ahead.
No, I just don't think that the D lines of the actually the Titans D line's pretty nice, but I mean even then like they don't like Chris Jones and who's the other guy Frank Clark like that's not.
It's not an easy task. It's not an easy task. No, it's not. But I do like the way that I see quarterbacks throughout like the NFL is you have it or you don't. Like you're either a winner or you're not. But I think Joe Burrow's a winner.
I can get on board with that.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't. I am taking the Chiefs -7, but I do want to say I think that Joe Burrow like is not going to go down like a little pussy.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
But I think I agree.
Yeah.
But I think his offensive line does. Go
Yeah,
down like a little
yeah.
Like
His
little
offensive.
pussies.
You remember that?
Pussy, if you want the plural.
Sure. You remember that that soccer team bench you were talking about?
Which one?
You said it earlier in the cast.
Today's pod?
Oh yeah, like maybe 20 minutes ago. Do you
What
remember
was that
that?
talking about?
You said you remember those little fold-up chairs? That,
Oh, yeah.
That's the
fold-
Bengals' old line.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll fold. They'll
Yeah.
fold. Especially against Chris Badmon Jones.
Modmon.
That's a bad mon. Okay, so we're all in agreement the Chiefs are winning this game easily. And, you know, Joe Burrow might fight back. Let's talk about... Why don't you bring out some... Do you have some hypotheticals for us?
In like
The trades?
oh, do I ever?
Let's get into those.
Trade talk.
Trade talk.
Before we do our Q&A, which, by the way, shout out to you. Look at the Q&A. You want to see this?
We got a fat
How many
Q&A.
questions we got.
That's a fat Q&A.
I'm going to have to put on my reading glasses. Because there's so much traffic
Not your
in
sunglasses.
my eyes. Not my sunglasses. I'd have to...
You need some blue light glasses.
I'm going to need some blue light glasses.
Didn't you
It's
say
too
you had
much,
some blue
Joe.
light glasses?
I do. And you know what?
What?
Do they work? I don't know. What do I look like, a scientist? But do I look cool as fucking them?
Yeah.
You know what we should do?
Really hot.
Every podcast, we're going to shout out a random follower. I'm going to do one right now. Ready? Tell me when to stop.
Stop. Next. Do the next one.
Shout out Marcus Rayner of Metro Roofing Group. Thank you for
Wow.
following the podcast
Shout
and
out.
always being around.
Everybody needs a roof, eh?
I love
Unless you don't.
architectural sheet metal. I
Homeless.
have
You're
Homelessness.
homeless, yeah.
Yeah.
no idea what that means.
What'd you
But
say?
Architectural sheet metal? Is he building houses out of sheet metal?
It's like the stuff that goes like on the side of buildings.
That'd be cold if you had a house made of metal.
I picture
well,
that.
yeah.
Unless you like insulated, I guess. Like metal's like name the last time you touched a piece of metal, it was warm.
Probably in like
Maybe a
July or
laptop.
August.
Oh, I guess so.
Okay.
Or no, if you ever do welding, that
That's
metal
hot,
is
though. Like,
smoking
notice
hot.
how I said warm.
Warm.
Yeah.
Warm. Yeah. I don't know.
Honestly, a good analogy I'd have is like, you know when I make my eggs, I kind of let the pan sit
don't.
there for a bit,
Sure.
and then like I rinse it off. That shit's warm after. Like it's not hot. I'm not burning myself, but it's warm.
Yeah.
Speaking of warm, let's talk about these trades.
There's some warm trades coming up.
So
You,
is
sorry. Can I have a pouch?
Yeah. Yeah. Just now that you say it, maybe I'll just help myself.
Might as well, right? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, well, if it's here, why not, right? Don't worry, you couldn't handle it.
oh, that sounds like diarrhea in a cup, if you ask me.
Oh, that's kind of...
Know what I'm saying? Give us your first hypothetical.
All right,
Don't know if I'm a fan of that tape.
hypothetical trade one. This one's kind of weird,
Yeah?
and I would a little preface here. What I think is most likely of all of them. Trade one.
What two teams is in? Oh, actually, no, just say it.
The Broncos receive quarterback Green Bay Packers Aaron Rodgers. Oh my God, Aaron Rodgers. Packers receive quarterback Denver Broncos Drew Lock. 2022, 2023 first round picks, 2022 and 2023 second round picks.
So
What are we thinking, boys?
The Packers are receiving 2 first rounders and 2 second rounders.
Yes, sir.
That is a lot for Denver to give up, but I'll say this right now. If you go through Denver's roster, so wait, what'd they get for Von Miller?
Second and a third.
A second
Next
and a third.
year's.
Okay. Well, I'll say right now. Hot take, maybe. The Broncos might be a quarterback away from being contenders.
I think so too.
I
honestly agree
Their
with that.
backfield, two-headed monsters. Melvin Gordon, who's he's like an aging veteran. He's a good.
He's
runner.
good. He's
You
good.
gotta have two. nowadays, running
Javonte
back.
is gonna be good. Javonte Williams.
I think he already is good.
He's leading the league in broken tackles.
Well, I'll tell you right now. I think I've said this before on the pod. I watched this kid when he was at UNC playing Miami. I'm a Miami fan. The U. Shout out the U.
and
Sue.
But
quit twice.
shout out Mario Cristobal, by the way. I'm happy you're part of the team now.
He's watching for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Javonte and whoever the UNC running back was ran all over Miami. Maybe that's more a testament to how shit Miami
Michael
was.
Carter. He's on the Jets.
Well, okay, there you go. Javonte looked like prime Walter Payton. Embarrassing this team. And I was like, who the hell is that guy? I hate him, but I also think he's really cool.
But you respect him.
I respect him.
Yeah.
I think Javonte's sick. Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton, Tim Patrick. That's a receiving core this guy can work with.
Noah Fant too.
No offense, pretty good
And
too.
Albert Owekanum.
Not a bad second string tight
Can
end.
we see the name on that there? I want to see if I got it. Scroll right. Let's see it here. Albert O. He'll come up. Don't worry about Albert. He's gonna get his.
He's gonna get his, that's for sure.
Well, this took a lot
Let's
longer
just
than
skip
I thought
it.
it'd be. Yeah. Albert O.
But I can agree with you there, Kook, because they do have a solid team. Their defense was stellar all season. I mean, they did have Vic Fangio, who was like a defensive guru, as some people say, and he's gone. But now they got who was it? The offensive coordinator from the Packers.
People are already pointing.
So it is pretty suspect that they need a quarterback. The offensive coordinator comes over, and then
Who's the
Aaron
rookie?
Rodgers is unhappy.
Who's that rookie defensive back? What's his name?
Patrick
Surtain.
Sterling.
He's legit.
No, he's not.
That guy
Yeah,
is
he's
legit.
nice.
If you're watching Patrick, you're legit.
Wasn't
you
he
are
like the
method to the
fastest guy in
madness
the NFL
certified
this year?
legit.
I don't know.
He like that next gen stat thing. I think he was like up there. Like
You
in
know what's the
top
biggest
3.
bullshit about next gen stats?
What is it?
Is when it tells you the win probability.
Yeah. Same with
How on
ESPN
earth can you
fantasy,
predict
too.
the future? Like, I understand like prediction is guessing the future, but like from a football game, like how can you guess
That's
that?
the thing about Sundays. You know what I'm saying? Anyone can win.
Could you guys not see though?
Couldn't have said it
Jerry
better
Jeudy
myself.
Turning into a Jordy Nelson for Aaron.
I can see him being like a Devonte Adams meets Antonio Brown.
Yeah, I don't know.
Meets
He
George
seems
Kittle.
he seems more like a I don't know, slotty receiver.
But Aaron
Not slotty.
Rodgers,
I think Jerry Judy's a dirty route runner. To be
putting
honest,
on the weekend.
I could see him turning into a Jordy for.
I saw a report. Aaron Rodgers kind of went on the record and said that he's hoping to bring Marquez Valdez-Scantling, which I can't imagine he's very expensive, but also Devontae Adams with him. And Devontae Adams went on the record saying he wants $30 million next year.
What? That's like quarterback money.
He wants quarterback money.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just saying this stuff to get out of Green Bay.
Well, but that's the thing though. They can franchise tag him, and then what? Like his options are kind of
Hold out. I don't
He's
know.
kind of he's limited.
Okay, but
Predict him good
You know
time
who's
to
not
rest.
limited? Russell Wilson.
Mr. Unlimited.
we all agree
Nice
that
sparse.
this makes the Broncos a contender, possibly.
Oh yeah,
I'd say
who wins the trade?
Who would you say? Hear me out. Before we go,
Broncos.
Broncos would also win it. Yeah, no question.
because
You gotta win now. You gotta win.
you got to win now, and you don't know who you're getting. Like how many times do you draft a player and it actually works out?
Rarely. I'd say at least.
At quarterback, it's sketchy.
No, I mean like in general.
You could think you're getting Aaron Donald and you end up with Solomon Thomas.
That's what I mean. Like, how many times has your team drafted somebody that you're like, this guy, this is gonna be sick?
Guys that
Who
do
Hype
Matt
yourself
Elam is?
out.
Nick Bosa
Okay.
was one of the
Do you know who Matt Elam is?
I remember
he
here.
spent 5 years, or no, maybe it was 3 or 4. 4 years impersonating an NFL safety on the Baltimore Ravens.
But that's what I mean.
Fucking couldn't.
You
stand
hype
that
yourself up
Never
all
should draft
off
a
season
Florida guy.
because you're like
Stay away
Laquan
from Florida.
Treadwell is gonna be like Calvin Johnson,
Mm-hmm.
and then he like, I don't know, he had like 13 catches in 4 seasons. Like it's like I don't understand what's going on.
But that's the
so
thing too,
I think
like-
getting Aaron Rodgers, an already made product who you know
Yeah.
is one of the best in the league, makes you win that trade.
And that's the difference too. Aaron Rodgers, I think he's good for 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he'll play another 4
Yeah,
years.
yeah, oh yeah.
Whereas I remember we were having this conversation about maybe Tom Brady going somewhere. That's like 2 years. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's not gonna, but if he's even as of right now, we don't even know if that guy's retired or not.
No, that's
he
true.
doesn't even know. Reports came out today saying that he was, but he's not.
Yeah,
But he is.
but he's
he
not.
isn't.
No,
But
he's
hey,
not.
But he could
you
be.
never
But he's
know.
also
But
not.
he could be.
But he might not be.
No, but he's
So-
got to listen to his body.
He's.
And his heart.
True.
Listen to your
And his brain.
You got to put one
Love
up. You know
brain.
the things the doctors put on the earphones and they go like.
Oh, stethoscope.
I don't know what the word is.
Stethoscope?
Is it a
Stethoscope.
stethoscope? That sounds like
I have a hypothetical question for the boys here. Rank your AFC East quarterbacks if Aaron Rodgers goes to the Broncos. Just for a little reminder, the Chiefs got Mahomes. Duh.
So is it the Chiefs?
Chargers have got
Chargers.
Justin Herbert. Then the Broncos will have Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
And then the shitbag Raiders have shitbag Derek Carr. So
See,
I'm gonna go. off
Derek
and
Carr
say
being the worst quarterback in that conference
pretty-
is kind of
yeah,
scary.
Yeah, it's pretty talented.
Pretty-
quarterback.
it is
Yeah,
talented.
No, it is. It's nice.
Okay, wait. Give an honest opinion here.
Hold on, there's a question going on the
Oh,
board.
sorry. Rank them.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Patty's first.
Duh. Yeah.
Aaron
Can we
second.
all agree on that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do you? But like, I don't know. Like,
You don't know what.
but no, Patty's not a choke artist. Aaron Rodgers is.
that's why I'm like, I'd rather.
Aaron
see
Rodgers has a
Herbert.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Who else?
He
in that
also had
conference
the
has a Super Bowl.
He also had the best defense he's ever had that year.
He's ever had. Not like it's a generational NFL defense.
I think it was a pretty stellar defense.
a good defense, but not
AJ
like a
Hawk was
generational
flying
NFL
around.
defense. You're
Yeah.
kind of you're trying to make the narrative say
Let-
that Aaron
no,
Rodgers got
you know
carried
what?
to a Super Bowl.
You continue your conversation. Let me see this defense real quick.
I'd say Justin Herbert's not as far behind as Aaron Rodgers is in that division as you'd think. You know.
Maybe not as you think, but if you're even gonna say Justin Herbert's is Aaron Rodgers level, who's now the two-time reigning MVP,
Yeah.
essentially, that's fucked.
No, you're right.
Like,
But Derek Carr's
if-
gotta be
don't
worse.
don't go out and start disrespecting Aaron Rodgers. That's one of the most gifted. He's more gifted than Tom Brady
Oh, for
by
sure.
far. By far, Aaron Rodgers is Patrick Mahomes before Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
And say what you want, but that's the fucking fact of the matter. I'll take that to my deathbed.
it's just crazy that Aaron Rodgers lost last week. Like, if you're the MVP of the league, you got to be able to take over a game. Like in a 10-7 game. Like
I was disappointed. That's all
or
I'm gonna say.
13-10. I mean, like that's tough. Like, it's a tough look. So
But at the same, yeah, I don't know. For how good he is, I'll say right now, since that Super Bowl, Green Bay has done absolutely nothing to fucking help that man.
other than draft and develop Devontae Adams, that's
One
pretty
guy.
nice, Yeah.
One guy. Who does
Uh-huh.
fucking Tom Brady have on the Bucks?
He used to have Antonio
His-
Brown, but
Okay.
Yeah, he did
Chris
use
Godwin,
that.
Mike Evans, Anto Brown, Gronk. What's that? What's Cameron Brate is don't
Cameron Brate's
don't say
nice.
Cameron Brate's
Brate's
not great
nice,
because
yeah.
Cameron Brate's great. Leonard Fournette, which I'm not gonna say Aaron, whatever his face, like they got a solid backfield
They
too.
do. They have two
But I'm just
dogs,
saying,
yeah.
don't compare the help. I don't know. I like it, and don't even compare Bucks defense to Packers defense. Even though
Packers
Packers have a
defense
solid
is-
secondary.
They actually played really well versus the Niners.
Mm.
Like, who's that cat they signed off fucking waivers? Their middle linebackers who's first team All Pro. Like, they literally got him off waivers. Can you imagine signing a first team All Pro from waivers? Like, that's no. Devondre Campbell, that's him.
Okay.
First team All Pro Devondre Campbell.
All I'm saying is they've not the fact that Aaron Rodgers at this point in his career only has one Super Bowl. I don't put it on him
Yeah,
because he's got like what 3 MVPs.
I think 4, including this year. I think he's gonna win this year. Do you think he's gonna win this year?
Yeah.
Me too. Does Aaron have 3?
He has
Yeah,
3 right now, so he'll be
including
4 this year. Okay, so let's be real here. A-Rod, yeah.
Good dog.
What stats are you looking up right now?
Dude, I'm trying to find out this defense.
AJ Hawk, middle linebackers.
They did have Clay Matthews, AJ Hawk,
that was when Clay Matthews.
Charles
was a
Woodson.
dude. Really?
Um,
Damn.
I'm not
Well,
arguing
yeah.
it was a good defense, bro.
yeah,
I'm just saying that's not like a general. Like you're trying to paint the narrative that Aaron Rodgers got carried to Super Bowl.
I'm not saying he got carried, but I'm saying
Well,
that
you're just saying it wasn't him.
I'm saying that he had a.
You're
real-
trying to
he had-
discredit him. Just say you're trying to discredit him.
Yeah, of course I hate him.
15-1. Holy shit.
They
What
did
a
go
year.
15-1.
That's crazy.
No,
and then they
okay.
lost in the divisional round. Oh my god.
Aaron Rodgers
Did
is
they not lose in the divisional round right there?
Where?
Right there. This isn't their Super Bowl year.
See, what am I looking at?
Aaron Rodgers does have a bit of a big head on him, but at the same time, like you can't. Aaron Rodgers is one of the best talents we've ever had.
All right, next trade here. Let's see.
Give me another trade.
Russell Wilson.
Who wins the trade? We never said that.
Oh, you know
Denver.
what?
Denver.
Okay,
Denver
sure,
wins the trade with the 2 first rounders, 2 second rounders.
but hear me out though. Like Denver's aware of Aaron Rodgers' situation. Like they know that he wants out, and like they don't have any bargaining power whatsoever. The fact that the Packers could still potentially pull 2 first rounders, and they're like high first rounders too. Like Denver did.
Yeah.
Like they're probably, I don't know, top 15, I'd guess. Plus 2 second rounders after having no bargaining power whatsoever, and shitbag Drew Lock. Like that's a pretty impressive pull for having
Are
no
these
bargaining
2 first
power.
rounders from this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
2022.
I'll say right now, I think that's like a down the middle, pretty even trade.
Because like, what are your
'Cause
alternatives here? Like,
I was
you
gonna
have
say-
like, if Aaron Rodgers is gonna sit out, then you have to just release him, or
Like
do the
Green Bay
Deshaun
has
Watson
a
treatment?
decent roster outside of Aaron
But they have
Rodgers.
so many free agents this
Do they?
upcoming- Yeah, and their cap is like shit now.
Okay.
Well,
Time
I think they can build with those picks, and
I think so,
Denver
too.
goes from being kind of like, I don't want to call them the shit bowl, but goes from being not great to becoming instant contenders.
Well, let
with
me
Aaron
ask you a
Rodgers.
counter question.
So I think
here.
that's even.
What did the Patriots get for Tom Brady's transfer to Tampa? Nothing. So like, if we know that Aaron Rodgers wants out, and they can somehow still pull 2 first, 2
Yeah,
seconds.
well, in
that's pretty
realistically,
crazy.
they wouldn't pull that. But I'm
No,
saying in this
no.
scenario,
That's
I think that's pretty even.
I think it's an even trade.
Because you're
yeah.
getting 4 years, I think, out of A-Rod. I think you're getting 4 more years.
Yeah.
And I think the way he plays, 4 years, he's not gonna have a huge decline in production.
Well, how much is Jeopardy paying? Because like that
They
dude
pay good.
loves
They
Jeopardy.
want him. They're talking about him being the permanent host.
Okay, wait. Going back real quick. Aaron Rodgers' defense that year they won the Super Bowl was ranked 5th.
Okay.
What are the 49ers?
So not a
ranked now?
generational defense again.
5th is pretty.
Not a
high.
generational defense.
I
They're
didn't
not
say
even
it. I
first.
didn't say it was generational.
I'm just saying he didn't get carried to a Super Bowl.
I'm
Let's
just
get
saying a
that out there.
5th ranked defense is
Yeah, he had
pretty
a good
high.
defense. Most of the defenses in the Super
But
Bowl,
that's like
aside
last
from,
out of the
Patty
top 4
Mahomes'
teams.
fucking bullshit, are usually pretty good defenses.
Okay, let's see.
What's the
what-
49ers
Okay.
ranked this year? If you don't
Look
mind
up
me
the
asking?
Patriots defense the year they won.
Which year? They
The
won,
most
like,
recent.
Yeah, I think they're pretty high.
Yeah, because usually it goes that way. The way it's
Defense.
going now with Patty Mahomes is a bit of an outlier, I think.
I have no idea.
The
what
defense
percentage
usually,
you-
or the Super Bowl usually consists of a good defense. How the fuck did Peyton Manning win a Super Bowl with the Broncos?
6 in total defense. the
Yeah.
49ers.
Oh, they were top 10?
I said
No,
the
this is
49ers.
the
Oh,
49ers.
the Niners. Okay. Well, how'd they
Okay.
get there? No, the 49ers year, they were an awesome D.
No, I'm talking
Yeah,
about this
front
year.
four.
This year.
This
This
year.
year.
Oh, this year you guys
They're
are 6?
and they started off horrid.
What were you guys in the year you won the
Oh,
Super Bowl?
they were nice.
They were fucking
were
crazy,
nice.
man.
Yeah,
Your
they're
D-line was
top
nuts.
3. Yeah.
You guys are going off.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I think it's pretty. I think it's pretty set that the usually there's like a top 10 defense in the Super Bowl almost always.
Yeah. Defense wins championships.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's special teams, then you know.
Unless you have Patrick Mahomes or I guess Josh Allen, because Josh Allen's just gonna win one.
All right, second trade here.
Give it to us.
The Philadelphia Eagles receive quarterback, Seattle Seahawks, Russell Wilson. Seahawks receive quarterback, Philadelphia Eagles, Jalen Hurts. Eagles, 2 2022 first round picks.
And that, my friends, is a trade.
Okay. So Eagles are giving up 2 first-round picks in Jalen Hurts for Russell Wilson.
Yeah. Do you think that they have the supporting cast? Like I don't think
Russell Wilson.
I don't think he'd have much more success in Philadelphia than he is having in Seattle.
I'd agree.
I'm gonna go ahead and say the Eagles lose that trade.
Brandon Brooks just retired. Their guard. I think that's his name. Might not be.
We were talking about this the other day. If say Russell Wilson goes to the Seahawks or the Seahawks,
The Eagles.
the Eagles, like, I mean, I feel like he could be well suited, but the Eagles have so much more shit they need to figure out.
Yeah.
They do.
They
Like
got,
they're
like-
not like Denver's more built than the Eagles are.
Yes, and even especially from
Yeah.
like a coaching perspective, I think the Eagles got to figure their shit out before
Yeah.
this happens.
Yeah.
You don't
I
like
agree.
the Eagles head coach?
Nick Sirianni.
You mean Nick Sirianni? You gotta plant some seeds.
No, I think Nick Sirianni did a good job. I mean, in his first year
didn't
coaching,
make the
he made the playoffs. Like that's pretty impressive.
But in the NFC
and you have
at least.
yeah, but no, that doesn't even happen because they didn't win the like they didn't win that
They
division.
still got to verse
they got the wild card spot, so they just did better than the Saints, Vikings, and who else was ever in contention.
they got clapped by the Niners.
It's not hard to do better than the Vikings. Let's be real about that.
Not with Kirk Cousins, tell you that much for free.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the Eagles win that trade.
I don't think so either.
You're better off.
I honestly, but I feel like both teams kind of like end up happy because like the Seahawks like still get some picks back, which is good, but the Eagles get Russell Wilson, who's a good quarterback who has lots of time left in his career, and you know he's a winner.
And I'll say almost anybody right now is better with Russell Wilson as their
That's what I
quarterback.
mean. So I think like both teams could benefit.
I don't
from
think
the
But
trade.
two first rounders, almost anybody. Come on, I don't
he's
think
up
two
there.
first rounders like that's, and they're back-to-back first rounders in the early
Yeah,
teens.
16
That
and
is quite a bit.
That's pretty awesome because what they can do with those two is like they could trade those for more assets and like trade back or if
Yeah,
they don't like what they're
yeah.
getting, like the Eagles can really use those for some leveraging.
Miami really shit the bed with that one, hey?
Yeah,
Like
Miami
they
fucked
traded
up.
away their own first round pick instead of the 49ers.
What do you mean?
Because the 49ers traded Miami three
Yeah.
first round picks last year's, this year's, and next year's for their one first round pick. But instead of trading the Eagles, the 49ers
They
first
thought they
round
were gonna
pick,
finish better than the
they
Niners.
traded their own first round pick. So
Oh.
instead of giving up pick 29,
Yeah.
or probably going to be 32, what are we kidding?
Yeah, realistic 32.
32. They gave up pick 16,
Oh yeah.
which is like infinitely more valuable.
Right.
It's crazy. Yeah, you know what they say, Miami's a movie. Anyways.
Okay, so we're saying right now that the Seahawks win that trade.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
like
we're
if
on
you're
contention on
a
that.
wild card team, like how many times in history has a wild card team ran the table and won a Super Bowl? Like it's so unlikely.
Giants.
Is it 2009?
Is that what,
Yeah, it
yeah.
was 2000. So that's what I'm saying. Like if you're anything below a wild card team, and you got these high end
I
quarterbacks
think
or
the
high end
Ravens might have been a wild card team in 2012.
regardless, like I think at some point you gotta
Favorite
like
year ever.
just kind of take
Wait.
it on the chin and rebuild.
The 49ers are a wild card team?
Yeah, it's gonna be 2022. It's gonna happen again.
Right.
Hey, we'll find out tomorrow.
I guess it is tomorrow.
3:30 Pacific. We'll see you then.
I feel like nobody uses Pacific. They just get choked when they see Pacific time.
Like who? Like I'm pretty sure everyone I know would use.
Yeah,
I mean,
Ravens
everybody
were a
you
wild
know,
card
but
team in 2020
on-
or 2012.
Like relatively speaking,
Oh,
like
yeah.
isn't that all that matters?
My time is more important than your
How
time.
many people do you know that use Mountain Time?
No one.
Okay, Eastern Time.
Everybody in New York and Toronto.
You have tons of friends in New York and Toronto. Hey?
No, but I think a lot more people live in New York than Toronto.
Then like the West Coast.
Yeah.
I feel like if we actually did the math on that, it'd be pretty
California's-
even.
I know California's like got
yeah,
like
it's some
got,
mad,
like,
it's a
stats.
mad
Canada.
dance, yeah. And like Cabo's a vibe too, like you know what I'm saying? Like, they got
Oh,
some,
it
they
is.
got some, they got some, they got some tops in Cabo.
Okay, so then what's the next trade here?
The next trade, this one's pretty interesting. Kansas City Chiefs receive wide receiver, Dallas Cowboys, Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper.
Cowboys receive 2022 first round pick. And let the viewers know, the highest that that pick could be is 29th overall. So I'm assuming that they're going to have to eat the entire Amari Cooper contract as well. And Amari Cooper has been quite disappointing this year. I know for a fact that the Cowboys owner and GM has gone on the record and said he's got to start getting some more. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, everyone gets some.
Everybody gets some.
All right, time for some Q&As. Eh?
Hit us up.
So let's get
Q&As.
through our loyal guests. Let's see what we got
Do
here.
we got to answer the fucking gas station question again?
No, Mark
God,
Nasty.
I hate that question.
But he really wanted it to be
Yeah,
answered.
I told him he was an idiot today.
First one comes
You said you respect
from...
Yeah, I respect how stupid he is. There's no hope for him.
Okay, first one comes from B_Woodman. He
Oh,
asks,
tough loss. First off, T's and P's to the Woodman household. Battled COVID and then a loss in the divisional round.
P's and
playoff Green
P's
Bay
and Q's,
fans.
I'm on
Green Bay
those.
fans, that household. That's tough. That is tough for them.
That's tough.
They ask,
Good pre, though. You did throw good pre rounds.
tall and strong-armed quarterback, so maybe like a Josh Allen
Brock
type.
Osweiler.
Yeah.
Tall and strong-armed like a Josh Allen, or short and mobile, let's say like a Russell Wilson, who still has got a good arm, but not like Josh Allen level.
Only one of the two names you said is a Super Bowl champion.
Okay, so you're going with the Russell.
Wait. You talking about Russ?
I think if you average out quarterbacks who have won Super Bowls, and if you like say Tom Brady's an average sized / strength.
Historically,
quarterback,
they take the tall and strong arm guy though.
I'm gonna say tall and strong, but recency bias, I'm gonna go small.
I like to cheer for this short guy.
So you're going off the fan thing. Well,
Not everyone's 8 feet tall like you, Mario.
I'm like 5'11" and 3/4.
Yeah, if you're 5'11", then I'm fucking 6'1". You know what I'm saying? This guy's 6'4". Come on,
Standing on my
ladies.
stacks,
Keep
I'm
it
like
up.
6'5", bro.
I think recency bias also. I'm going with the short and mobile. I think that's the way shit's going. You gotta have a quarterback who can move. But even when I say tall and
Josh
strong
Allen
arm,
can
like
move
Josh
too,
Allen,
though,
yeah,
yeah.
Josh Allen can move. That's what I was gonna say. Like,
I like the way.
I think mobile in
Guys
general.
got moves.
If you got an arm, I think being mobile is so sick. Like
Yeah.
there's so much more you can do, and you
Right.
see like Josh Allen keeping shit alive by himself essentially.
But there's times where you see the mobile guy get too reliant on the mobility.
Can you name an example?
Kyler Murray?
One more.
I would disagree. I don't think Kyler Murray at all is too.
I think-
he doesn't run. I mean, like in the backfield, yeah, he'll like scramble the. Back
I think
time
he
a little
he
much.
makes plays with his feet, but I say he maybe relies on it too much where he can miss reads and extend a play that doesn't need to be extended because he wants to move.
maybe behind the line, but I'd almost argue I think this guy needs to run more, like forward.
Sure. You
I'd say
you
that.
could argue that, but I'm just saying from that perspective, like Tom Brady, best quarterback of all time, not mobile at all.
Yeah, but that's you know what? There's more than one way to do something.
There's
Yeah.
nine.
I mean,
There's,
there's
a
also
million ways to skin a cat.
It's kind of fucked up.
A Turin asks, interesting question. He asks,
Wait, hold on. Thoughts on his display picture?
let me see. One second.
Oh, we just fucked something up. There we are.
What is that?
I know.
Is he
What
just
is
check? It's a photo of him
He's
checking his phone in front of a garden.
Can I tell you the write-up of why he wanted that one?
Why?
He said, I have a really nice defined chest in this photo. He's not wrong, viewers. That's the chest.
Who's
right?
that?
No, I'm just
almost
saying.
looks, almost looks fat though.
Adam Turn might be the least fat man I know.
No, I know, but I'm just saying in that photo, I don't think that photo does him justice.
But then he's like, I'm checking my phone because I'm like, I have so many
DMs.
people. But, in reality, it's
It's
times
like
are
get off
tough.
your phone, live in the
Right.
moment. That's how I kind of think.
Yeah.
Anyways, he asks, if you can have any superpower, what would it be? So let's not pick a superhero as more than one. Like if you say Superman, that's whack.
No, superpower.
Yeah, a super
One power.
So it's like one trait of a superhero.
I feel like it'd be cool to be invisible.
That would be so
Invisible?
cool. Yeah.
I hate when people say, "Look, I want telekinesis and stuff."
Like
I
to
think,
read minds.
Yeah,
Like,
like-
yeah,
that's
I think
absolutely
it's just
it.
like that's like overrated.
I think if you don't go with super speed, you're crazy.
Right.
I think I'm gonna
You
go with Spider-Man's abilities.
I was
But
gonna
which
Stick to
one?
walls.
Which one?
No,
you have
to
to
stick-
pick one.
Oh fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
Would you
You're
say
just
stick
gonna
like his
stick to walls?
stickiness, like because he can shoot mad ropes, like
Yeah.
my
No,
boy.
no. But that's not a superpower. He just has the.
Okay, well, give me that deal plus the ability to be sticky, and that's me.
No, you get one though.
That's
the
not a
thing, you get one.
superpower. You just said it.
But can you build it?
No, but in the
I
first
don't think you fucking could.
in the first
say
one,
it- I'll say it on live. I don't think you could build it.
wait. In the first one, doesn't it come out of his thing?
Okay.
Yeah.
But
It comes
then
out
are
the
so
zero.
are
Did you
just-
watch the movie? Then
The new one?
Yeah.
No.
Would you just choose that then?
No, I changed my answer. I want to fly. Like
wanna
spread
fly?
these wings, baby.
Like Superman type flying? Because you can fly pretty
I
quick.
want I want wings.
Yeah.
You want wings?
Like, I want wings.
Like, are they permanently coming
No,
out
no.
of your
Like
back?
I want to be able to flip a switch, and I got wings. Because
Like-
I want to be able to
Eagle wings, angel wings, butterfly wings. Like what kind of
good,
wings?
good.
If you said butterfly
Those
wings,
are
you
those are
get
really
off
good
this
suggestions,
podcast.
but I'm thinking more like 747 wings.
Like of a plane.
Yeah, like I'm trying to fly for 9
But they
hours.
can't even flap. How is it gonna? I mean, I guess bees shouldn't be able to fly
Why not?
because their wings are too tiny for the mass of their body.
But they go mad fast.
they go.
Yeah. Well, have you ever seen me in man coverage?
No.
Well, let me tell you,
Mad
fly?
fast?
I got some quick feet. You know what they say about slow feet?
No.
Not for the hungry folks because they don't eat.
Slow feet don't eat, baby.
Ask Josh Norman about that. He's been pretty hungry for a while. So,
Okay.
anyways, we got flying, invisible,
And super
and
speed.
super speed.
You can do
It's a
anything
pretty
you
cool
want.
team.
Who's gonna catch me? I could go rob a bank. Not that I would, but I could.
But I could.
With what? You're invisible, man.
Yeah.
And he could.
They're
work-
gonna see invisible floating bags of money. You think they're not gonna shoot?
Shoot at what?
Whatever's holding up, like it's clear.
You're
Obvious,
not like
it's obvious
you can't
what's
go
going
through
on.
you. You're invisible.
I don't know, dude. I feel like I could figure something out.
Yeah, like we're not like reading into the policies here. To, like,
Yeah, we
The
could.
policies.
But anyways, I think those are all solid answers. I see the benefit of each. Flying would be sick just
Flying
to
would
be.
be
I think by far the shittiest of the three is the whole ability to run super fast.
What?
Like you're not that fast.
Have you heard of the Flash?
Yeah, I get the Flash.
The Flash-
But like, when's the last time you saw a Flash?
He can
movie?
reverse time. for
When's the
how
last
fast
time
he
you saw a
runs.
Flash?
Are we
movie?
talking about Hollywood, or are we talking not Hollywood, our producer? Are we talking about like movies? In
Yeah, like
Hollywood, or are we
no one's
talking
gonna
about-
base
I
a movie
just-
off being fast. What are you, Usain Bolt? No,
I'm
you're
pretty
a
sure the
cheater.
Flash literally is a movie
So you're a
being in
cheater?
development right now.
Sounds like a shit movie. You know what's a good movie?
Wolf of Wall Street.
Two amigos. You know, one has super long wings who can fly. The other one's invisible. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds like a great movie.
Invisible fly. Flying invisible.
Invisifly.
Invisifly. Flizzable.
Next one is comes from Sajin Shakar.
Oh, known 49ers fan.
He asks, "Who's winning the Super Bowl and why is it the Niners?"
Skip the question.
So
We all
you know
know.
what?
We all know
I'll
that.
take this a step further. What if we do who we think? Let's name who we think's going to go to the Super Bowl. So there's only 4 teams left.
Yeah.
Who's coming out of each conference and the winner?
I think we all know. We all have the same picks. Well, no.
No. Let's see what you have to say.
I know it's like I like the Chiefs, Rams. You guys both like the
Don't
Chiefs.
tell what we like. Talk for yourself.
And
What do you like?
home
I-
of the Chiefs.
So who you what
we
would
do that?
no. Say
I
who
mean,
you think's going
so
and
funny.
what you think the result of the final will be.
Oh my god. So Chiefs Rams final
Boo.
Chiefs Rams. Okay.
27-20 for the Rams.
Do you think it's close?
This is why I think you're stupid. I think that I respect your opinion most times.
Right.
Here's an example of a time where I would not respect his opinion because he's completely wrong. 49ers, Chiefs, 49ers win 17-10. You heard it here first, folks. And I think they're going to win because they're mad resilient.
Okay.
Right. I wish I had a laptop.
What's
What's your thoughts, Mario?
So it appears no one thinks the Bengals are going to the Super Bowl.
Nah.
And guess what? I agree.
Yeah.
I think it's the 49ers versus the Kansas City Chiefs.
Chiefs.
In
Look
which
it up. It's so funny. Chiefs.
in
national
which
anthem.
the 49ers come out with the win.
I respect that.
And I'll tell you why. I said it already this podcast and I said it before. The 49ers are not supposed to be here. They're not supposed to go any further, which is exactly why they're going to go all the way.
Has anyone told you look fantastic in a tank top?
Oh, you stop right now.
Thanks
Next
for the
question.
Sajin.
Great question.
Great guy.
Next one, I don't know what it has to do with anything, but it's by JD. JD asks, why has Triggs not been added to the full-time roster yet?
Oh, scheduling, and compensation, and we're not doing this shit for free, JD. It's kind of a bar.
Contract talks are tougher than you think. We've hit a stalemate.
Why don't you talk to my agent, JD? My agent's Anthony Crescenzo.
We have another Triggs question, actually,
Nice.
by Andreas Alves.
Oh, noted handsome fella.
He is quite
He is.
handsome. He asks, why is Triggs so good looking?
That is wildly false, considering the fact that he probably hasn't had access to a mirror in a while.
He must not have.
Because if I had that kid's looks, man, I'd be president.
How
right
about
now.
Andreas
You'd be
coming off the
president?
wing?
Why
How
don't we
about
put him
that?
at striker? Have we never thought about
I
this?
think we did.
Did
Oh,
we? I think we
tough.
should keep him there.
We should keep him there and let him breathe.
Who has a higher work? Actually, I kind of like him. Why?
He's got a.
He'll embarrass
The
him.
kid's got an engine.
He
does.
does.
He
Yeah,
does.
he is a hard-working cat.
Who works harder?
Who works harder? No one, other than Cayman, because that guy,
Cayman's
he is a
crazy.
9 to 5 lunch pill.
That guy
fella.
comes-
Lunch pill,
games
big
and
lunch pill
boots.
guy.
First one in, last one out. Unless it's practice, and he is always the last one in because he never shows up.
Next question is from Luka Buljevic.
Oh, mini bulge. What's up, baby?
He asks,
Oh god.
what is your favorite body part on a woman?
The brain. The brain. The brain.
I was gonna say the smile.
Aw,
I think the smile.
that's
I
so
think you can't
cute.
go wrong with a good smile. You got anything, Mav?
Me?
Yeah.
What'd you guys say?
Favorite body part on a woman.
No, what did you guys say?
I said the brain.
I said the smile.
Right. Everybody's got a brain. Everybody's got a smile. You know what? Everybody doesn't have boobs. So for my answer, I'm gonna have to say boobs. It's the best part of a female.
I extend that to the cast. What's your favorite body part? Next question comes from
LL Cool J.
Matteo Ueli. Ayali.
Dude, this guy.
I've never noticed.
He's got to get a better last name.
Yeah, fix that next time you ask, please. He has a couple questions. I'll go through this one first. Aaron Donald or T.J. Watt?
What?
Can I take the lead on this
Yeah,
one?
no.
I'm not gonna hesitate. I'm not gonna think twice. I don't even have to process this in my brain because it's so obvious. You take Aaron Donald, maybe 101 times out of 100. That's my take.
I think there's not much left here to be said, other than if Nick Bosa is answer C, I'm going with Nick all day. Aaron Donald's a bitch, and Daniel Brunskill's his dad. Daddy's coming home tomorrow, Aaron. If that's even your name, you fraud.
Did you just spit on our table? You disgusting freak.
I spat on my art. Should we show? No, we should.
No, we shouldn't. I'm gonna say Aaron Donald just to spite T.J. Watt, and I hate the Steelers too.
I
Everyone
hate how
hates those
T.J.
guys.
Watt is just like, oh, I'm T.J. Watt. Like, shut up, T.J. Watt. We know.
Next question from the same character, Mateo whatever, asks most handsome player in the NFL.
Oh, what the?
There's not a lot of locks in life.
Skip.
In Betway, there's a few.
Kirk Cousins.
Bet365, even more.
I'm gonna fuck you.
A lock for most handsome player in the NFL. You got to kind of give it to Jimmy Garoppolo.
That's all he's got going for him at this
Handsome
point.
Italian man, Italian descent. He, if we look at his track record, let me Google something really quick.
You've downloaded so many viruses on
Jimmy-
your computer in the past 2 hours. It's out of control.
Yeah, but
Folks, his computer has hepatitis C. Oh.
We're losing it.
serious relationship with
What's
Alexandra.
.mp?
Oh my God!
What's
Whoa!
You might as well let it rip. I'll
Girlfriend
mute it so you can-
Alexandra King. Look at the first photo right here. What are you doing? Can you not take anything seriously? We're filming a full podcast.
I don't know how to make it stop.
Oh my God, Alexandra! But
Yeah, it's quite the-
Jimmy has quite the.
Joe Burrow.
I
I'm gonna say
literally
Joe
have
Burrow.
so many different women popping up right now.
All I'm gonna say is, Jimmy, let's get our head in the playbook. Let's figure out how to beat a cover 3 before we go out with Alexandra King.
How is he so tan?
I don't know. It's a great question. I feel like if we lived in California, we'd probably.
Oh, she had a crazy back tattoo too. What is that?
Oh damn!
Is that a
Mars
dragon?
bricked up right now.
Maybe a little bit.
He's like, "What's up, baby?"
What a jaw. Anyways, yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo. You guys have any opposite takes?
He said Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow's not handsome.
Joey Ice. I don't think anybody's called him that before.
Not until now.
Next question comes from longtime fan of the show, Stefan Obergfell.
I'm gonna throw this
French
table
man?
if it's a fucking gas station.
Last time he was on, he asked the station a question about gas stations. Today he
Shit
asks, would you rather, or what do you prefer? Spending money on materialistic items or experiences?
That's such a Steph question. Great
It is.
question.
It is. I'll let you guys take this away to start.
Let's hear it.
I'll say material items are nice.
Like what?
Those glasses.
Like what would you get?
Yeah, these glasses. Cool.
How much those cost you?
I got them for free from Joe Burrow. Yeah, they're nice, but I think what?
Nothing. Yeah, go on.
I think
Keep looking at Jimmy G's girlfriends.
materialistic things are short term.
Yeah,
Experiences
honestly,
are forever.
handsome.
You guys are ignoring me.
No,
Yeah, a little bit.
Forever,
what?
man. I love forever.
So you think the experiences are forever?
You know what's not
Yeah.
forever?
What?
Who would you rather have on 4th and 29?
Because they have an end date. And you know what?
Dude, turn it off.
How much would you pay
To
to
watch
be
this
willing to
play
see this
live?
live?
Whatever's in my bank account right now, all of it.
You did it.
Ray Rice in 4th
Would
and
you
29.
would you
greatest play
mortgage
in
your
Baltimore
mama's
Ravens
crib
history.
to watch this?
Yes.
How much, percentage wise?
Honestly, whatever I can afford without going fully homeless.
You
So
heard it here
close
first.
to, but not fully.
Yeah.
Because that is an experience I would live for forever, which is
Plus-
why I go experiences over materialistic items.
You know what?
Nice.
Experiences are nice. But you know what else is nice?
Material
A
things.
$50,000 gold wallet. That was supposed to be in New York, actually.
What about a yacht?
No,
One of my goals
get
in life is to
seasick.
eventually get a
I
yacht.
think
But do
you'll
you not
get
get
there.
seasick?
I don't think so.
You know what? Method to the madness. We're not gonna. Our goal is no longer Cancun. It's a yacht. You heard it here first.
I want a yacht so badly.
What would we name it?
The method
The method?
or the madness?
Madness.
Oh shit.
I'm
The madness.
Or the myth. The method.
Are you stroking right now?
Yeah. No, it's great. Shorty's not here. So.
Next question also comes from JD. He asks, "Who does Tom Brady play for next season?"
Niners. Next question.
Okay, so you're saying what's the trade? What would the trade be?
Second round pick, shitbag Jimmy, all of his contract for Tom Brady.
You should call him the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man. That's actually great.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
And it's just his beautiful face. But yeah, I think Tom Brady's gonna. There's a more than like if there's a 1% chance, I'd say it's more closer to 5%.
What?
Yeah, I don't think it's likely.
Yeah.
If Tom Brady doesn't retire, I think.
Did you see him back on the Patriots?
No, not at all. I think he's 100%. If he doesn't retire, he's going. Yeah,
He could probably look good in purple and gold.
I think no. I think he's going back to the Bucks if he doesn't retire.
Right.
I'd rather throw up
Realistically.
than see him in purple and gold.
Or does he play for another team, become the first player or quarterback at least to win three Super Bowls with 3 different teams?
I love the Super Bowl.
He could be on the Vikings. Realistically.
No chance in hell.
I
would
think
that
he's
happen.
gonna be.
What
a
if he goes to
49er?
Denver? Anybody think of that yet?
Yeah,
No,
that's-
He could
that's a
eat.
good-
He could eat in Denver.
He could.
Clip it.
Num num num.
He doesn't want to play in cold places.
Okay, next he played in Boston.
Yo,
Yeah, but he's
pure call time.
Oh, dude, tricks at the.
Oh, I fucked up. Oh, I thought it was like a one-time like tap deal. Oh, I'm a rookie. Run it back. That's on me.
Where do I have to run it from? Get the fuck off this helmet, Mike. Okay,
It's hard to deal with. There's no pause.
next question.
Yeet.
This is tough to get through. This is from Adam Turn, A Turn. He asks,
let's hear it.
this is not a question. This is a shout out to all the Steeler fans out there. You guys are clowns.
No
Well,
bias.
it's not a question. It's not a question, so I can't really say anything.
Can you do a
Yeah.
Mario jump? I just want to hear it.
You do. Is right now okay?
Yeah, I think it's a perfect.
Hollywood, is it okay if I hit it? Okay.
It's pretty funny. I thought it was gonna be better. Is that Homer Simpson?
It sounded like it.
I think so too.
What's the next question you got, Kook?
You want to hear another question?
You got one more?
Oh, I got a couple more actually.
Oh boy.
If you could add one player to each playoff team from any team that didn't make the playoffs,
Yeah.
so not that's out of the playoffs, but that couldn't make the playoffs, who would it be and why? Let's each take a team here.
Yeah, I was
Let's
gonna
go.
say, let's each shake a team.
Who do you want, Luke or Mav?
Okay. I'll pick the 49ers.
You got Niners. Who do you got?
I was honestly anticipating the ability to select the 49ers, but now that we're here, I'll be the Bengals.
You'll be the Bengals.
And I hate that I have to be the Bengals.
So I have the choice of either the Rams or the Chiefs. I will choose the Chiefs. Start us off, Mav.
Okay. I am going to put Kevin King on the 49ers so that he could get cooked by Cooper Kupp even worse than before.
You know what? I want the
Because
Rams.
Kevin King
fucking
is good
Rams.
enough to start over the other corners, but he's bad enough to get burnt by everyone.
Who's your favorite remaining quarterback in the playoffs?
Who's my favorite?
Who is it? Does this have anything to do with your glasses?
I like Joe Burrow.
I want Tyrod Taylor on the Bengals just to be better than shitbag Joe Burrow, because guess what? He stinks. Book it. Watch him win a Super Bowl MVP now.
No chance. Joe Burrow goes anywhere.
No, Tyrod Taylor he was talking about.
Oh. Can you do that if you cut someone? You can re-sign him for the Super Bowl?
I don't know.
Tom Brady should get cut and play tomorrow. That'd be so sick.
I don't really have anybody to hate on any teams. I was just gonna say something cool, like either maybe Justin Jefferson to the Chiefs to have an even crazier receiving core, or Harry the Hitman to the Chiefs to have a crazy, just somebody dope
Who
in
is
the back.
Harry the Hitman?
Harrison Smith. Harry Potter. You're a wizard, Harry. No.
Guy packs fat.
But I think we all had different
Oh yeah.
different ideas on
We
on
did
where
have
that
different
would go.
ideas until something.
Next question would be from Andrew Berzovich. He asks.
He's got a really nice monitor.
He
That thing was clear as fuck, man.
Week
a
17, Jamar Chase of the Bengals had a monster game versus the Chiefs.
Oh, believe that.
Can they hold them to a low production this week? And does he find the end zone in terms of an anytime TD score bet? What do we think?
75 yards and a touchdown for Jamar Chase.
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't think he scores a touchdown. I don't think they let him do such a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jamar Chase is an obvious threat. I think they're going to bracket him. I think they're going to make sure.
Who's going to guard him? Mike Hughes? That guy stinks.
Whom?
I think they're going to scheme something up to make sure he doesn't become an
But
issue.
hear me
But
out.
they could also scheme something up to make sure he is an issue.
But at the same time, I feel like Jamar Chase, he opens it up for the rest of their receiving core.
It's the immovable object versus the unstoppable force, really.
And the unstoppable force is Jamar.
One of them is one.
But hear me out. If we're gonna like allocate excessive resources to stop Jamar Chase, there's gonna be a hole in
Well,
the
that's what I'm
Chiefs.
saying.
And then like
it's
let's
open
not
up for
forget
everyone
who
else.
else is on the Chiefs. We got Tyler Boyd, stinks, Notre Dame product though.
Are you
Shout
mean
out.
on the Bengals?
Bengals.
Yes. Right. And then we also have T. Higgins, Uzama, tight end.
Yeah.
Bengals, stud. He's a dude. He's starting to become a dude. And then of course we have Jomaine Mixon. From Joe Maine.
Oh, Joe
Like
Man.
Joe, the main man, Mixon?
Like Joe, that's my dog, Mixon.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So, like, if we're gonna have to like, it's gonna take a double coverage sort of deal to stop Chase at this point. Like, I don't think you can man up Chase. Can you?
No.
Like, you're gonna get routed.
Who do they have as I know Mike Hughes is a corner.
And L'Jarius Sneed.
And who's the other white bald dude?
Oh, I hate that guy.
Sorensen.
Oh, I fucking hate
Who's going to guard him, really?
Sorensen's had a shit year, too.
Horrible.
Yeah, like, he's rancid.
Yeah.
Absolute dust. Yeah. Good question, Andrew.
Yeah,
Good
it was a
guy.
great question.
Yeah.
We have 2 questions left. First one is from Mario Orenzo. Another Mario. Usually a handsome guy associated with that name. If you've ever met Mario Balotelli.
Never met him, actually.
Oh, really?
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. We go
I've heard
back.
his name.
He so Orenzo asks, what sports betting platform do you recommend? I'll start this one off.
Yeah, I
was,
feel like it's hit you personally recently.
Yeah, it does. It
Yeah.
does. Because, I've been a loyal Betway consumer at least 2 years. At least. Probably. Maybe a year, 2 years, whatever it is.
Yeah.
What's your career like betting percentage?
It is what it is. But I used to trust those guys with everything. Yet I found out Bet365 has the ability to do not only a lot of free bets they give you, same game parlays.
Ooh, what
in
is
Canada,
this? DraftKings?
We're from Canada.
Nope.
That's not easy to come by. So Bet365 with all the options, especially with alternate spreads and whatnot. By the way, Chiefs -13.5 instead of -7.5 because they're gonna blow out the Bengals.
Like, just showed he's back on a Friday, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Back.
I think you're
13.5.
crazy if you don't go Bet365 over anything else. What do you guys think?
Yeah, Bet365 runs through my veins. So I'm gonna pick Bet365. Betway has like the cool thing where it does Betway Boost.
That's cool, but
But-
it's not a free bet. You're still putting your own money down.
Here's
Yeah.
an idea. Let's bet on the economy. Let's open up a Q-Trade account. Hey, Mario, why don't we make some long-term bets here? Some more predictable bets. Let's play some
You're
probabilities.
talking about safe investments.
Yeah, Mario. Hit me up. We'll have a chat. Actually, don't.
Hit 'em up.
Are you a safe investment strategist?
No, I feel like I shouldn't have a chat with. Who is I've never met
Mario Renzo,
Renzo?
guy,
With Notre Dame.
yeah,
Alright.
basketball player.
Oh, Mario.
Recently benched 2 plates on his Insta story.
Damn.
Gave him the claps. Exactly what I gave him. Spec Mario.
Fucking goal. That's a big hump to
Always
get over.
Mario's.
Anyways. Final question.
Oh, okay.
Actually, we'll add one more in. This one's from Young Raider 22. Are you guys serious right now? We're talking to the fans.
Boomer Club over here.
He asks who has the most. He said drip. Let's say the most style in the NFL.
Who said that?
Young Raider 22.
That's a good question.
Most style? Most drip?
So, most drip.
I really like Jamal Adams' style. Have you guys seen his Instagram?
What about Zach Wilson?
That's so random.
Dude, he's got like the
Is he
the
even-
headband with the flaps coming out the back. You know what I mean?
Are we entirely sure he's still in the NFL?
Yeah, he's a rookie.
Zach Wilson? I thought who's the tight end that used to be on the Seahawks? Is that also Zach Wilson?
Luke Wilson.
Luke Wilson.
Luke Wilson has some swag too, though.
He did,
He's
though,
from
yeah.
BC, I'm pretty sure.
He was, yeah. No, Ontario, but he
Ontario.
frequently
He used to come
went
here.
to
Visited.
12 West, yeah.
No, I have to take back my comment. Zach Wilson's not the guy. Who's got swagger?
Trust me, Jamal Adams. Look up his Instagram.
At this point in his career, say what you want. It's Odell Beckham.
Yeah, he's got swag.
You can't really beat him.
He's supposed to be like a guy with
Jalen
swag.
Ramsey?
Are we
kinda
talking like
swagful.
on the field or off the field?
I think in general.
like
if you're
nothing
thinking
beats
of a
Jamal
guy-
Adams. Is like
Cam Newton's ridiculous outfits?
I don't think they're
Yeah.
that ridiculous.
Some of them could be.
I like his hats.
He's got lots of hats.
He's got a lot of feathers in his caps. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean by that?
Like it really plays on like his outfit choices and then also his experiences in life and in football.
You think his outfits were is a result of his experiences in life?
I think he's made some decisions.
Do you
some
think he's
good,
crying
some
for
bad.
help with the outfits that he wears?
I think if Cam Newton could, he would go back.
Who do you think hurt Cam Newton?
Yeah,
Who? Ron
that's
Rivera.
what we're... Ron Vera?
What do you think
Ron
he did?
Rivera. I think he didn't give him a line. I think he paid
Oh,
Luke Kuechly
physically
too much
hurt him.
money. Did he? I don't know. We'll never know. Hindsight, you can only see 2020. But guess when you can't see? When the lights are off.
She's not gonna go off any of his. Okay. Let's.
He's got a point.
The final
Wait,
question.
what's your answer? Who do you think? You see? Still
I think
going
Odell.
with
I think Odell, man.
Yeah.
That guy.
think
He
he's-
started the whole hair thing with the yellow or gold, whatever in it.
Odell's a bitch.
I think Odell's still pretty good at football.
Odell over on receiving yards tomorrow.
What is it, like 3 yards? Because he's so shitty at
I
football.
think it's gonna be like
Probably
50.
like 50, 46.
I also take that. Our corners.
I take the owner.
Yeah.
I take the over.
Coop Cup.
Okay, this is an interesting one from LL Cool Jake 92,
Great
aka
guy.
J
The
Cole,
rapper?
aka Great. What did he coach?
O-line?
Lineman?
O-line. The guy
Lineman?
he made this.
Your heart.
Maybe not so great of a coach.
Completely adequate coach.
A super adequate coach asks one prop bet you like this week. I'll start this off.
actually. That's crazy.
I like Travis Kelce anytime touchdown score. I think
What are
Travis
the odds,
Kelce
do you know?
will probably like 1.8.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
it's
it's
fair.
lower. Yeah, I like that. You want to go? You
Yeah.
said you like you
Deebo
have some?
Samuel, anytime touchdown score. I know last week might deter you, but let's not forget it was 0 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm no science major, but that sounds pretty cold.
I don't get it though. Like, why does that obstruct him from getting in the end zone?
I don't
Is
know,
there,
man.
like, a wall of ice
Would
just
you
in
want
between
to? Would
the
you
goal
want to
line
be in
and
the end zone if it was cold?
I'd want to be in the end zone.
I don't know. You're
anytime.
playing a playoff game. Like I feel like you just.
I think
suck
he.
it
I
up.
think he definitely tried his best.
Well,
Yeah, I'm not doubting that.
But
I'm
I
just
think
saying
in
I
the
don't know
Southern
if the
California
cold.
heat, this is going to be his opportunity.
It's a nice
to be
stadium.
used as an instrument. So.
He could be used as an instrument here.
Excrement. Okay, I got CH over 36.5 yards.
Oh, that's
Interesting.
juicy.
I really like it. Last week, I think he averaged 8.6 yards a carry.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
And then he's like a little sneaky little.
How many carries did he have? 2?
Like 7 or 9, between those numbers, maybe one of them. And then I also really like Higbee over 41.5 yards. He's gone over 40 yards in the last 3 games.
I don't like
That's
him
good.
versus Fred Warner though. That's the only thing I don't like about that. Fred Warner's been on fire in coverage.
It's a fair point, but
It's
last
scary.
game against the 49ers, he went over too.
I know, but that was kind of like the 17-0 deal to start. Like I don't think the 49ers are going to be on their heels as much. You know?
Yeah, but what if the other team's on their
He
toes?
did. No, he did ball out though. Like he got 2 touchdowns.
Have you thought about that though? If
them
they're
being on their toes. But like, what happens if 2 teams are on their toes? Like toe on toe.
What's their shoe size?
13
Because
versus
the difference, if
12.
it's say it's like a bigger shoe,
Yeah.
the distance between their toes and their heels would be bigger. Whereas if it was like a smaller,
Yeah, it'd be tighter.
it'd be kind of closer, so it
Right.
wouldn't make as much of a difference.
No
you get what
way.
I'm trying to say?
I do. I completely understand what you're saying. What size is whose foot?
The team,
Both
the
teams.
Niners.
Niners probably rocking like a 7.5.
really.
Like,
In
yeah.
what, grade 4?
No,
Yeah,
like
like
they
that
go to
for
the
tiny.
store and they're like, "Can I have a 7.5?" And they're like, "Oh, is this for your girlfriend?"
Is this like
and
the
then he's
Chiefs
like,
Bengals
How
no.
big are your girlfriend's feet? 7.5 men's. That's like a 14 woman's.
It's not 2 sizes.
Is Christina playing the NBA with these flippers on her? Jesus.
We don't want to hate on big-footed women.
No, yeah, do
it's
what you
just
will.
we're just saying like
Yeah.
a lot of women are in the WNBA.
There is.
It is.
Actually, it's entirely women.
Is it
Yeah.
the whole thing?
Except for some coaches.
They should call it the WWNBA, like women's national.
Women's only WNBA.
WOW.
Okay. Well, that's all we had for today.
That's it, eh?
That's it.
What a show.
What a show.
What a
Thanks
show.
for tuning
Slider, thank you for coming on.
in. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks. Hey, thanks for having me, man. You know, it's been a
Appreciate
pleasure,
you.
and it's been a long time coming.
It has
Slider,
been.
maybe you could show the crowd your puka shells.
You know, these little babies right
Is
here,
there a story behind
they were actually a gift from longtime Method to the Madness listener. Noted handsome guy.
Right.
Noted lanky guy. Noted shitty question asker. Like, he asked a pretty shitty question in version 1 of this pod, but
Can
you
I
know,
guess?
it's neither here nor there. Let's hear it.
Stefan Oberfeld.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice. Good
You know
guy.
what? If you guys
guy.
want a show, check out Stefan Obergfeld's Instagram account, Stefan Obergfeld, or Luxury Travel Vibes, because guess what? It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Yeah, and it's rolling. And you want to see something else? His Instagram account. So shout out Steph. Thanks for the pukas, and you know, good luck tomorrow, other Niners fans, because it's gonna be a grind, and other folks are hating on us. But you know what? Me, Sajin, and a couple other folks in the lower mainland, we all. That's all we need. That's all we need. So, in Debo, we trust.
Well, I'll be damned. Luxury Travel Vibes.
Oh,
Almost 5K followers.
Well, why don't we make it 5K in one?
4,903 right now. If it is 5K, I'll follow.
Oh, you so gonna follow, hey? That's crazy.
Thanks for tuning in this week.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you guys next time.
And as always, I'm Mav.
I happen to be Coog.
And I'm Slider.
And this was
Method to the Madness.
To the Madness.